Yo, Tommy, you remember that one time? No, we don't talk about that, man. You mean when you became the road? You mean when you painted it? Oh, hell no. Not this again. Yeah, they call me Skid Mark. Left a line on the street. Jumped out a ride when it hit high speed. Didn't plan none, just pure dumb luck. My jeans caught fire and my pride got struck. Tommy laughing so hard he can't even breathe. But the dash cam caught him spilling his drink on me. Now every time we roll they point and smirk. Yo, Skid Mark, slow down, asphalt still hurt. But we don't talk about it, no, no, no. But everybody in town still knows Skid Mark and Speed Bump. Two fools on wheels, crashing through life, that's just how it feels. Laugh it off, ride it rough, call us dumb, but that's all love. Yeah, Skid Mark and Speed. We don't speed, don't talk about it, but we sure bring it up. Now I'm Speed Bump, flat and pride and all. Tried a wheelie once, took a one-way fall. Truck rolled over, I pop back up, said I'm good while coughing up dust and love. Bucket there laughing with a GoPro on, uploading my pain before the bruise was gone. Now every stop sign's my memorial plaque with a little spray paint saying Tommy fell flat. You ever try wearing a helmet, bro? You ever try staying in the car though? Touche. Okay. Okay. Get stupid, side forte. Skid Mark, Speed Bump. Yeah, that's us. Don't text and drive. Woo! We don't talk about it, no, no, no. But everybody can just keep know. Skid Mark and Speed Bump. Two fools on wheels, crashing through life, that's just how it feels. Laugh it off, ride it rough, call us dumb, but that's our love. Yeah, Skid Mark and Speed Bump. Yeah, skip up about him, but we sure bring it up. We don't talk about it, no, no, no. But the legend just keeps on growing, though. Skid Mark and Speed Bump. The Chaos Crew, if there's a dumb idea, yeah, we'll try to. Laugh it off, crank it up. One big scar in a coffee cup. Yeah, Skid Mark and Speed Bump. Road rash and brotherly love. Yeah, Skid Mark and Speed Bump. Hey Bucket, next time you jump, wear pants. Hey Speed Bump. Next time you stop, use brakes.
Tommy and Bucket out on the run, speeding through city, just chasing the sun. Bucket old milk, Tommy's driving, tires squeal. Tommy hit the gas, missed the turn, skidded through dust while the tires burned. Buckets in the back yelling, hold on tight. Half a mile later, they're still upright. Sirens flashing, cops on their tail. Tommy smiling like he can't fail. Bucket jumps out with a case of beer. Tripped on a rock but still disappeared. Tommy and Bucket, chaos reigns. One can't steer, the other's insane. Bucket old milk, luck so dumb they never get nailed. Bank job planned, but Tommy's late. Blamed it on traffic, kicked open the gate. Bucket grabbed cash, dropped half the load. Tommy yelled, move it! They hit the road. Down the alley, engine roars. Knocked down trash cans, slammed through doors. Cops gave chase but faced their friend. A random detour saved him again. Hit the freeway flying fast.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Bucket-thon. Day whatever the fuck we're on. It doesn't fucking matter. It's always a bucket day. Fucking cheers, everybody. Hopefully your night went well last night. Mine was good. Had my friend over. Our daughters were playing. They left us alone for a few hours. It was nice. They got to play, get some energy out and shit. So it was a pretty good night. How was everyone else's night? Thanks for the gifted sub. Yeah, no problem. I know it's been there for a bit. I had to get it done. Oh, man. Happy birthday, you son of a bitch. It's not my birthday. God damn it. What's up, Dolly? How are you doing today? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, it was definitely a late night. We were up late, so I'm a little tired, slightly hungover today. So we'll see how long I can last, but we'll be good. We'll be good. Maybe we just get some drinks back in us. Was the hair of the dog fucking like if you're hungover, drink. I never did that ever. I couldn't stomach it, you know? But some people are like, No, shit works good. Just chug a beer the next morning, you're fine. I'm like, no, no, I don't think that would work at freaking all. Oh man, I will say, I ended up going to my hot tub last night, and it was negative 12 degrees Fahrenheit here, and everything was great because I have a tent around the hot tub. So like the hot tub runs, it steams the whole thing up. It's like being in a giant sauna. So it's like fucking great. And then when we basically had to leave the tent to go from the tent to inside the house, I was walking and I could feel all the water on my arms and everything freeze as I'm walking. So I'm like, you know, I'm moving and all of a sudden I feel like I move my arm and I feel like everything, you could feel the ice crystals like crunch and shit. And I look over, all my hairs are just covered with fucking little balls of ice and shit. I was like, holy fuck, dude. Literally, within like a 4 or 5 second walk from the tent to the house, everything just instantly froze on my skin. That was fucking wild. I mean, as soon as I got inside, it all melted again, but I was like, holy shit, dude. It's so fucking cold. Oh my God. And it probably was freezing, but we had a lot to drink. So it was a fun fucking night, you know? Just got to hang out. Something I don't really do that much, hang out with friends, other than you guys. I mean, obviously we hang out, but it's more of a one-sided conversation because it's a lot of me just being like, blah, 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 and you guys being like, aha, happy birthday. And I'm like, fuck you, it's not my birthday. What's up, Greg? You won't get hungover if you never stop drinking. No, so you die if you never stop drinking. So if you never stop, then you die. Are you in the middle of Snowmageddon? I don't. You know, that's a good point. Hold on, let me open a browser. I want to see this. Because somebody was telling me that we're possibly supposed to get some snow tonight, but... Oh. It kind of looks like we're on the outskirts of it, like... Let me see. So today, it says... Where the fuck is this thing? Where's the little summer? It used to be like, today we're going to be expecting this, blah, 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 overnight. We'll see that. Now it's just like, gives you wind, humidity, shit like that. Says, okay, yeah, 0 inches of snow by 6 p.m. Overnight, bitterly cold, cloudy with periods of light snow after midnight, snow accumulation less than 1 inch. Okay. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I wouldn't call that Snowmageddon. I'm looking at the radar, and yeah, that shit's like way further south, like Tennessee and shit. Well, the Tennessee looks more like rain. Oh, is it snow there too? I can't tell. Let's see. Yeah, no, Tennessee is mostly, looks like mixed. It's got all three. It's got sleet, rain, snow. Okay, there you go. And then Kentucky and Ohio getting hit. Yeah, so I think it's more like the middle of the country is getting hit, whereas Michigan kind of looks like it's going to get passed by stuff. So that's kind of good. Hey, we get to stay from the snow. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. We got our propane tank full, so we're fucking good right out of the store, man. Ah, shit. Not gonna lie, RJ, I don't even know what state you live in anymore. Listen, I'm in Michigan, all right? You need a drink to live. Okay, you need to drink water, yes. But if all you did was drink alcohol and never stop drinking alcohol, you would die. Unless it was like a minuscule amount that makes no difference, then okay, but then that's not really constituted as drinking, right? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. All right, well, I say we go ahead and get started. I don't know what Tommy's doing. I think he's eating and stuff. I'm getting started a little bit earlier. Hold on, what does that say? Oh, I can't read shit.
The kiss was great, but he ain't family wrong. Khaki as hell, but the moral stay strong. Clone world weird, logic long gone. Cause the kiss was great, but he ain't family wrong. Yeah, the kiss was great, but he ain't family, no doppelganger.
Okay, sorry. Answering too many questions at once. I thought, is there going to be a comedic shit show today? I have no idea. I would say, like, historically speaking, probably. I feel like we don't get a single day where something doesn't go wrong, you know? Hold on, let me move this out.
I've got $15 if you make Ralph crash out.
I can't. Fuck that. Listen, I'm not that guy. But you know who is that guy? Livingston Studios. You are the new stream sponsor. Fucking cheers, dude. Oh, man. All right. New stream sponsor. Set. Drop this down. Look at that. We're finally under fucking 20. You know, I'll see if we can get a few more done throughout the stream, because that'd be nice. Finally get that thing knocked down. That'd be sweet. Move my shot glass over. I figured you started early tonight to make up for ruining our Friday night. Yeah, well, I started early because I was like, fuck, man. I'm a little tired from just doing a bunch of shit yesterday, being up late, drinking. What are these? Are these all weed tables? Yeah, they look like it. Or bagging tables, I should say. That is nothing. What do we got in here? This is the advanced bench, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's advanced. That one's basic. Meth box. What is meth box? What the hell is meth box? Mill. Mill. What the fuck is meth box? What the fuck is meth box? What? Where the fuck is this meth box at? Mill. So these are all mill crates. What in the actual fuck? Oh yeah, it's paused. Crap, you're right. Let me resume. Where's the meth box? Oh, is it this thing? Meth box. Okay. How the fuck did I see that? Wait, why is it over there, though? I'm so confused. What? Okay, so meth box. Why was it showing up over here? Wait, what the fuck? How far can you see these fucking crates? Well, I can use it. Okay. Well, fucking A, we could use it through a wall. I didn't know that. Oh, man. My Friday night wasn't ruined between Tommy and T-Bond. I was quite entertained. Nice. That's awesome. Bucket, are you supposed to get a bunch of this snow? 10 to 12 inches here, and it's just starting? I don't think so. So we just looked up the radar, and a lot of that shit seems like way south from us. I read what they're calling for, and they said they're calling for less than an inch. Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna jump out of the building. But no, a little bit of panic. It's fine. But yeah, no, it looks like we're only supposed to get a little bit overnight. Now, maybe tomorrow morning, noon, something like that. Maybe there'll be more storms coming up and hitting us, but I don't know. It's too early to tell now, because, like, basically, like, you know, Michigan's up here, and the snowstorm's kind of coming up like this, but it's, like, kind of coming up but over at the same time. So, like, you know, Michigan's kind of hanging out up here, so it's like, I don't know if it's actually going to go all the way up there or not. But we'll find out. Only one way to find out. Just wait and see what happens. God, we gotta get this shit put somewhere. We have way too many things. Crap. All right, let's see. Actually, hold on. When does the... Where's that document? Okay, so the next week's rent is due, I guess, starting tomorrow. Yeah, I always go Sunday to Saturday. I don't know why. Some people start their weeks on Mondays. I start mine on a Sunday. Okay, so first thing I want to do is head over to the gas station. What the hell? Oh, it's trash bags. I'm like, where's my skateboard? Must have been doing some trash bag stuff. Actually, is this thing even still good? Damn, it's getting low. Greg, I think I yelled at him enough this year. What do you mean? What did Greg say? There's never enough shit talk? What do you mean? There's always shit talk. Like when Unknown comes in here, is like, hello, Bucket O Skid Mark. You know, we'll shit talk. we'll talk shit about Unknown being an a-hole. Indiana looks like it'll be hit hard. Yeah. Indiana, like I said, like Ohio and everything below us looks like it's definitely going to be getting hit. But we're kind of on that upper edge now that based on the current projections, it won't even reach us till after midnight. And even then, it'll be just kind of like the edge of the storm. So, oh my God, what the fuck? Did that truck... Okay. Truck just went through twice. Thing I love about Ohio, people know how to spell 4-letter words. Oh my God. Fuck with Ralph. Fuck with Ralph. Fuck. Oh yeah, I should get on radio. I always forget about radio. Bucket speaking. Look at that. See, nobody even on radio. How can I fuck with people who aren't even available? You're in Missouri. We got some already. Nice. Well, hopefully it's not too much. I mean, honestly, I don't really see the panic, you know? Like, I know it's some places are getting snow or more snow than they're used to getting, but like all the pictures I've seen of like stores with empty shelves and shit, like that is so fucking overkill. And it's the weirdest shit too, like toilet paper, bread, milk. Like, damn, really? That's what you guys are freaking out about? So that's still over 50. Oh, someone's been buying a little bit of premium. Nice. Okay, well, first of all, you know what? Here, let's just do this. We'll do... Actually, no, because we go based off that one. Okay. Well, we definitely need a couple runs of regular. Everything's fully upgraded. Yeah, I wonder how this works. Like... Like, how the fuck does this work? Because I've seen this in trucking. Here you can create jobs for drivers to import fuel. It is important to put a high salary to encourage people to take jobs. I don't know how this works. I know I've seen in the trucking job the ability to pick up contracts that people create. But I've never done it. Like, how does that... Hold on, we could just call this, gas delivery. But is this exporting my fuel? That wouldn't make sense. It's called hire a driver. Here you can create jobs for drivers to import fuel for their job. Like, what do you put? Like, how many liters do you want? But then, like, do you pay per liter? Okay, so you put up to 100. Interesting. So we could do up to 100 liters. So how much is that compared to our trucks? Oh, hell, that's half of a fucking small truck. So hire a driver. This be less than or equal to 100. Okay. So we could get 100 liters of fuel. Realistically, if we were to get our own truck, what would that cost? So small truck, 175. So since it's like it's over half, this would be like what, $300? So 100 liters. So you could create one for $300 to make it at cost. Then you're only getting 100 liters. Now, what if you put it? So here's the thing. What if I put $1 in here, and I went and created the job, and then I drove down there and became a trucker, accepted that contract? Would I get 100 liters of fuel for $1 when it's supposed to be? What is the cost of fuel currently for regular small truck? $3.38 per gallon or per liter. So instead of $338, I could get it for $1. I wonder if that's what that fucking means, you know? I don't know. I think it would. Let me try it and find out. Fuck it, let's try it. $1. Fuel type regular. Oh, total cost. Okay, never mind. So they do have the total cost of the fuel. $26.26. Okay, so let's see. Calc 26.26 over 100 liters. No. $26 per liter? What? What the fuck? So 41.20. Yeah, so it subtracts the money. So $2,600 for 100 liters. When what the fuck? Wait, regular, the 175 liter truck is $591. Clearly that is not configured properly. Holy shit, that is way off. I was about to say it'll be a $1 for that job. Yeah, but like, holy fuck. That's $26 a liter if you're having people get fuel for you. That's fucking weird. Okay, well, I mean, fucking shit, dude, is what it is. We'll just have to do import. So what does export do? So regular exports for 3,400. I could import it for 25. So what is that? $850 profit if I were to import it and then export it. That hardly seems worth it. Interesting. All right, whatever. We'll just do it the fucking normal way. Like with the truck from the job. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I kind of figured I might have to move that car out of the way. Shit. Okay, as long as we don't blow up, we're okay. It's balanced. It's balanced. Hey, there we go. All right, I can tell by the lack of where I'm driving, it's gonna be all the way up to the fucking power plant, isn't it? No. Oh, it's gonna be there? What the hell? Okay, I guess I could go up that bridge, take it over. Damn. Damn, Echo needs Tommy. Law. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna end up needing his services. I still gotta go for my interview for that one day too. -8 degrees, 13 inches of snow, and then 4 inches of sleet. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's not fun. God dang. Holy shit, dude. That is a rough day right there. Alright, we're not getting pulled over, so we're good. I hate coming through Legion. Oh god. Do not blow my fucking truck up. Just go slow. Yeah, we got it. We're good. It's Tommy's Trials. Dun dun dun. Welcome back to Judge Tommy. PDR corrupt. All charges dropped. Get the fuck out of my court. Dun dun dun. Judge Tommy. Yeah, I think he was telling me he's got his first case he's working on. I'm like, oh shit. Lawyer for a day, already taking cases, man. Evening Bucket. What's up, Mr. Bite? How's it going? Is that the cost of what they set by DOJ price for gas? No, I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe actually, no. No, it wouldn't be, because 100 liters, 26.26, that's $26.26 per liter. The current rate for fuel at like the public stations is $7 a liter. So that is what? Almost 5 times higher, or almost 4 times higher. Yeah, it's almost 4 times higher than, I don't know. When will we get Bucket and Tommy attorneys at law? Well, Tommy's already a lawyer. I've started the process-ish. I just need to go interview and see if we can pass the test. Bucket, are you going to go and be a lawyer? Or have you decided to pass? Oh, no, I haven't decided to pass on it. The other day when they were doing them, I wasn't ready for it because I'd been drinking a bit. And I was like, I really don't want to go in there slurring my speech and like barely be able to hold shit together during an interview. I'm like, listen, I'm going to do this the right way. Cost of almost $18. Yeah, that's what I said. It's fucking wild. I don't know why that price is so high. I'll have to create a fucking bug report later. Be like, yeah, you guys have got this shit configured way fucked up. Because how the hell could you justify $26 a liter? Like, good lord, dude, that's bad. Unless I'm misinterpreting something and it's instead of 1 liter, you know, maybe 1 to 100, maybe it's limited to 100 because that's like 100,000 liters. I don't fucking know. It's something weird's going on. Just wait for Havoc to do interviews pretty freaking much. What's up, Dragon? It'd be like Daredevil and his fat buddy. What's that? You had a fat buddy? Huh. I just remember Daredevil. Makes sense to wait. You're ready and not. That's what I said. I was like, I don't want to go there because I mean it is $30,000, and as much money as it would be to go through and stumble on it, you know, I'd rather give it my all when I'm able to give it my all. I'm surprised Tommy did better than Rodney. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, the thing is, like, in real life, 239 looked into doing that shit. I forget exactly what his experience was, but he, I think for a while, was looking into becoming a LEO. I don't remember exactly what his plans were, how far he took it, but he has a lot of real-world knowledge on that stuff. And like myself personally, I take an interest in the legal side of things just because like there's a lot of weird ways you can get fucked in the real world. So for me, I always like having more legal knowledge. Like, you know, for example, I watch a couple different lawyers on YouTube shorts that always get promoted to me. There's probably like 3 or 4 of them that I regularly scroll between. I mean, it's not gonna watch every single fucking video, but I like the situational shit where it's like, you know, who's at fault, or is this really a charge, you know, things like that. And it really makes you think like there's a lot more to the law than just like, oh well, you know, this is how it works. Like, well, no, technically there's a lot of little factors that come in, and it just that shit, it's interesting to me. Part of it too is like doing the stuff that I've done. There's been a lot of things legally that I've had to look into and been experienced with and been screwed over by in the past. So when it comes to anything legal, I've learned a lot more than probably the average fucking person, because when you're working on different projects or doing coding or hiring people for code or different projects, or working with different companies for things and they have agreements or stuff that you have to get bound to, there's a lot more that you need to do than just sign the fucking paper, be like, all right, let's make some money. It's like, no, you really need to read this shit, because I'll tell you, anytime anyone makes you sign any type of contract, if it's their fucking contract, I can guarantee you there's going to be a lockpicking lawyer. I love that guy. But no, like, oh shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you're ever signing a contract that somebody sends you, it's always going to be heavily in favor of them. Everything in the contract is going to do things like, oh, you know, like let's say they're hiring you to do some development for them. The contract's going to say, okay, well, this is how we're going to pay you. We're only going to release portions based on the work completed. You know, if you fall behind, this is going to happen. If you fail to deliver, this is going to happen. You have to provide this, this, and this, like all these little things that add up that basically make it impossible for you not to get the work done at the price you quoted. And if anything goes wrong, they're going to have everything covered for them. Now, what the fucking locals? It's over there. Okay. But yeah, it's never going to be in your favor. You're never going to read an agreement and be like, oh, wow, cool. No, this is perfectly fair for both of us. 'Cause it's like, you know, what if you want to back out? Well, there's clauses for that, but it's like, you can't stop the project. They have to agree to it. Like, there's so many things that you don't realize how fucked you are. One of the best examples I could give you guys of that kind of a scenario is years ago, they're not, thank God, they're not popular. This is the wrong way. They're not super popular anymore, but for the longest time on YouTube, MCN. I don't know if any of you have ever heard that fucking 3-letter combination. But it was basically a scam that people would do. They would call themselves MCNs, multi-channel networks, or whatever the fuck it actually stood for. And what they would do is they'd be like, hey, yeah, if you want, you know, we work with X, Y, and Z, and it might be like big fucking names, like big YouTubers that you've heard of, you know, like PewDiePie, Markiplier. They might have really big fucking names. They're like, yeah, no, so, you know, if you join our network, you know, we give you tools to grow, and, you know, they tell you all kinds of information about how great they are and how many collabs you can do with people and like big creators, and you can make all this money, and oh my god, it's fucking machinima. Exactly. That was a big one. But the thing is, they would promise you they'd promise you the world, be like, oh, we'll get you better ad rates, we'll give you, you know, YouTube splits 70-30 with you, but we will give you 90%. And you're like, well, fuck, 90% compared to, or I think back then it's 60-40. Was it? Yeah. So it's like, oh my god, 90% compared to 60-40. That's way more money. And then it's like, oh my god, and I could fucking collab with big YouTubers like Markiplier and stuff. Like, sign me up. And the scam was basically the 90% cut they're promising you is of your own money. So how it would work is they would sign you up, and they would basically take control and ownership of your channel, and all the money you would earn would go to them and into their bank account. Then they would have to pay you. Now the thing is, YouTube's still taking that cut. YouTube still takes its 40% cut. You get 60% of your money. The only difference is now the network that you signed up with takes 10% of your money and gives you the rest. So they're not giving you 90% of your money. Technically, they are. They're giving you 90% of the money after YouTube's cut, but they make it sound like it's going in before YouTube's cut. And there's so many other things that they would do like that. But the reason I'm telling you this is because the contracts from some of these places that were like really shady and scummy were actually that once you signed up, the channel was theirs. Like, that's it. You no longer own the channel. So you're contracted, like contractually obligated to keep recording, keep pushing, keep doing the same stuff you're doing, but they own the channel forever. Other ones, there were times where people were like 15, 16, didn't know what the fuck they were doing, got into some of these things, and then they took control of the channels, and then all of a sudden they realized, well, hey, they weren't of legal age to sign paperwork, So I don't have to honor this contract because they weren't 18 at the time they signed it. So then they just take their entire channel and they just cut them out completely and keep all their money. And that happened to a few different channels. And like you hear stuff like that and you're like, there's no way people could be that fucking stupid. But these guys, I had the quote unquote pleasure of dealing with quite a few different companies over the years. And I even joined one just to see what it was like. And it was an absolute shit show, dude. I had to fucking track the guy down IRL, get a lawyer involved to send a cease and desist and to release access of all my shit. It was a fucking mess. It really was. But the only reason I signed up is because I knew that I read the contract and it had things for me to be able to get out whenever the fuck I wanted. And I exercised it, and then suddenly they didn't want to actually oblige me and be like, yeah, sure, we'll take you out. It's like, no. I had to basically threaten them with a fucking lawsuit to get out of it. It's one of those things, it's like, if something seems too good to be true, it is too good to be true. That's it. You know, there's really not much else you can say about it. So, it's just, like, the whole reason we were on that is because contracts, law, and shit. So that's one of the reasons why I started researching more heavily into different various legal fields and things like that. So now I'm not a fucking expert at fucking all, but I can sure as hell see a lot more shit now than you would have before. Because like it's not even like, sometimes it's not even what's in the contract, right? It's not what does the contract have in it, because sometimes you might read it and be like, oh, there's nothing bad in there. But then you realize there's little tiny things. What's up, Gaetano? When things go good, shit happens. Yep. But yeah, so like I read the contract. I'm like, you know, here's a good example. You know, if you sign a contract that says like, you know, hey, we're gonna do. Oh, by the way, the fucking higher ad rates. That was a lie. That was never a thing. But you know, if those channels signed you up, it's like, okay, well, here's the contract. You know, it's a simple contract. Says, you know, you sign up, the channel's still yours. You get the 90% cut. We'll work with you to get other brand deals and stuff. And you're like, okay, cool. Well,
Lenny, you are rambling. Also,
I am. What's up, Magic? Well, I'm trying to warn people about things too, because these are things that most of you guys have never seen. They might never see in your life, but if you do, now you can go into it with a little more heads up. But like a good example of, you know, contracts that you might not even think of is like, okay, you read this, you're like, okay, well, it says, you know, channel ownership is still mine. It says I can still have control over this and that. And it's just like a super simple contract. And then all of a sudden you're like, hey, you know, this isn't really working out. I kind of want to leave. And then that's when you realize, like, well, how do I leave? You go read the contract, and the contract has nothing in it about leaving. And now you realize how fucked you are. Because if the contract doesn't have specific terms about how you can pull out and what the time frame is and, you know, how that whole thing works, well, it's an indefinite contract. That means you are now stuck with them forever. And you could try to fight it legally, but realistically, if the contract doesn't specify that, it doesn't specify, and you could be fucked by it. So there's a lot more to law and contracts and things that people realize. It's not even just what you read. It's sometimes you have to think about the shit that's not there. Like, oh, well, you know, what happens if, because like, you know, if they're managing your money and it's going into their bank account, what happens if you don't get paid? You know, let's say you had a huge month on YouTube and you ended up getting like a 10 million view video and it generated, you know, $100,000 for you. And you're sitting there like, yeah, fuck yeah, 100 grand's coming in, and it doesn't come in. Well, what now? Okay, let's go check the contract. Okay, it says they will pay out. Well, it doesn't say when. Shit. Well, they said in a voice call that they try to pay out within 30 days. But you know what? If the contract doesn't say specifically that we will pay all outstanding balances within 30 days, then what? You know? Again, that's another way you could get screwed. So like I said, people are shady as fuck. You have to always protect yourself. Go into every situation thinking that anything that someone is offering you is a scam, and try to find the scam. And if you go into life with that kind of a mindset, I mean, sure, some people might see it as cynical, but at the same time, you're going to better protect yourself. Because, like, there's so many things like that that used to fuck over people. And I've worked with a lot of creators over the years And I've heard so many fucking terrible stories from people of either stuff they went through or stuff people they know went through, and I'm like, dude, that is fucking crazy. It's pretty similar to record labels where the record company takes the risk and oh fuck yeah, absolutely. That's why I said any type of contract, anytime someone's gonna make, and it's always like, here's the thing, anytime you make money, someone's gonna come to you trying to get your money. Just be ready for that. If you win the lottery, everyone's gonna come to you. If you have a very good job, everyone's going to come to you for money. And they're not just going to ask you for your money. They're going to be like, hey, I got this business idea. You should invest in this thing. Or, hey, if you let us manage your finances, we can increase X, Y, and Z. But all they're really doing is just, they're seeing that you're making money, and they were like, how can we make money off you making money? And then that's when all those little fucking weasels and sharks come out. They're like, ah, shit, that guy's got some money. How do I get a piece of that? And it's like, you fucking don't. This YouTube channel is my channel. I've grown it. I've done everything to grow it. Why the hell would I ever let somebody take control and take a portion of my money for doing absolutely fucking nothing? But that's just that. I mean, like people said, there's so many different things. Record labels, it could be working for Uber, it could be doing anything. Literally any type of contract you sign, you always want to read it and then give it to a lawyer, because contracts are enforceable, but only if they're set up to protect you, which, spoiler, they never are. Ever. So true, always use protection before you get... Oh my god. I mean, yes, keep yourself protected, guys. Man. Can't use Dobby's likeness for legal reasons. Yeah, true. I can see that. Bucket, what if a cop hits you off a motorcycle and then arrests you? That, my friend, would be called attempted murder, and that cop could go to jail. Because when you're on a motorcycle, you have no protection from anything. Like, in real life, motorcycle accidents are heavily and highly dangerous. Like, you don't want to be in one. So bumping a motorcycle, putting down spikes, shooting somebody, pushing them off it, that's all stuff that in real life could absolutely kill somebody. So even in RP, nobody should ever be kicking people off bikes. And if they do, you take them to fucking court and you sue them for attempted murder. Because that's what they did. Like, you go to court, right? And you ask the judge, what did you think would happen when you push the client off the bike as they're driving? Or kick them off or tase them off, whatever it is. What did you think was going to happen? Well, it got them off the bike so we could arrest them. It got them off the bike while it's traveling down the road, and they have no protection at all. So you knew going in that individual is going to fall off the bike is moving, and they're going to fall and move with the bike. Now, they could argue like, well, maybe they were on the grass, maybe they're only going like 2 miles an hour. Okay, but if you're doing like, 60 miles an hour down the road and someone kicks you off, then that's 100% attempted murder. Okay, then Echo might have a big case. Maybe. But again, there's so many things that could come into play. It's like, were you on the grass? Did you just get on your bike and vroom, we're doing like 10 miles an hour and they tased you off? I mean, that still technically could be considered that. But I don't know. The biggest problem I have is like, sure, you might be able to win the lawsuit, but the way the DOJ is kind of structured, you don't get anything from it at all. You get like the best you can hope for in a court case is the fines back from the government if they find out that shouldn't have happened. I feel like that would be more of like a criminal case against the cop. Like, your original charges would have nothing to do with it because technically you were still stealing or whatever you were doing and trying to evade. So, I mean, you would still get those. It's not like the judge would be like, oh, well, just because you got kicked off, they're not going to get rid of the other charges because you still were that. However, if you got kicked off a bike, now you can go against the officer specifically for attempted murder, and they could get written up, they could get fired, they could get fucking charged with attempted murder. Because it's like, I mean, it really could go anyway, but that's where the RP would come, and they'd have to actually go and RP that out. Please, God, don't be up in Roxwood. Come on. Give me a good spawn for once. Oh, fuck you! Oh, wait, no, this might be over in Mirror Park. Oh, nope, it's on that gas station up there. Or the power plant. Okay, I was wrong on every occasion. But hey, it's not fucking rock. Oh my God, I'm like, what the fuck? I forgot I must have clicked the middle mouse button to zoom in. Hey, it's better than fucking Roxwood, which means technically the next trip should be even closer. So we'll do this one, come back, and then we'll hit like, I guess premium, because diesel hasn't gone anywhere. You're also talking red line laws versus California law. And that's kind of... What the fuck? That's kind of what I was implying as well. Is like... It really depends on what they want to do in RP. You know, do they want to honor that? Like, technically, there's nothing saying that they have to allow them to be charged with attempted murder. Where the fuck is this thing having me go? Oh, there's an entrance here. Okay. They could be like, yeah, no, sorry. You know, you got kicked off. The cop could get like a strike or something like that for doing it. Or they could... It depends on the judge. The judge might also be like, yeah, no, this is a dangerous habit. We can't be kicking people off motorbikes at any speed. Or ramming them off or anything. So, you know, they could do that. Or they could not give a shit at all and be like, it's fucking RP. Listen, don't do crime. It really could go either fucking way, man. She was driving down a hill, didn't slow down, but the cop slammed into her. She went flying. Okay, well, that's more of an accident then. So, because in order to sue somebody for attempted murder, you'd have to have intent. So if they were on a police bike and kicked them off, or they were standing on the side of the road and they zoomed by and they kicked them at the same second they drove by, that's intentionally hitting them off. If you're running on a bike and then a cop comes over a hill after you, that's kind of your fault at that point because you were going over the hill, you were running from the cops, they have to pursue. Now, technically, they're supposed to pursue at a safe distance, but if you're flying over a hill, you broke eye contact, so they have no idea where you're at. So if you go down a hill and the cop's going down a hill and neither one of you can brake and you hit each other and fly off the bike, 9 times out of 10 in redline when that happens, the cop will usually just let you get back on your bike and keep going because that is kind of VDM-ish at that point where it's like, realistically, you shouldn't be running people off. It was a complete accident, but it's also, you know, you are on a motorcycle running from the cops, so it could go both ways. Realistically, though, like I said, 9 times out of 10, the cops will just be like, okay, I'm sorry for hitting you off. Get back on the bike. Let's keep going. But every now and then you get that dick cop that's like, yeah, no, fuck you. You're under arrest. Unless she got fucking knocked out, in that case, then yeah, there is nothing you can do. They're not going to get EMS over there, get you up, put you back on the bike. Nah. At that point, it is what it is. So there's little monetary incentive, but more RP, or as a punishment for action. So, correct. The thing that I always thought was wrong with the last system was that there was no real incentive to take anything to court. In fact, taking something to court would guarantee that you're losing in everything. Because going to court means you have to talk to a lawyer, which means unless they do it for free, they're more than likely going to have a fee that you have to pay. Coming this way was a mistake. Shit. Fuck. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're good. So you got that. You have the time that it takes to meet with the lawyer. What the hell? Come on, bitch. There it is. So let's say it takes you, I don't know, half hour to go meet with somebody. Okay, that's a half hour's time gone. And let's say you have to go to court, so then you have to get there early, wait for it to start, go through the whole proceedings. Let's say it takes like 2 hours start to finish. Okay, that's 2 hours of your life. Plus, it used to be that if you wanted reductions, you'd have to plead guilty. Otherwise, you'd spend the full time in jail. So, like, let's say you're talking with 50% reductions, you'd only be in jail for an hour. but since you have to plead not guilty, now you have to go to jail for an extra hour. So you already got an extra hour of jail time. You got 2 hours in with the lawyer. So you've wasted 3 hours of your time for basically nothing. Because the problem is, if you were doing anything else, right? If you would have said, I'm fucking guilty, taking it, you'd have been out an hour earlier and you didn't go to a lawyer, you'd have 3 hours of time, which if you went and did like trucking, you could have got $100,000. So by going to court and going through the RP for everything, you're tossing money out the window. You say you're losing 30K an hour for every hour you spend on it. So it's like, to me, to be able to be worth going and sitting through RP and doing the research and shit, because like the money that attorneys get is also absolutely fucking garbage. So it's like there's really no incentive to do any type of legal RP other than if you want reductions on your fines when you're in jail. That currently is the only reason lawyers might be useful. The rest of it would simply only be for RP, and you're gonna fucking lose money by going to court. So like I said, it's not like the money's gonna come out of your pocket per se, but it's still not going to be adding to your pocket. You're not gonna be grinding resources, you're not gonna be getting cash. So it's like, I feel like from that aspect alone, the fines that you get should be bigger. Like let's say, because, you know, for example, I won a case where there's a drug sale on a corner and I drove past on a motorcycle. I actually came to a stop at the light. So like, fuck, there's a cop there. So I came to a stop at a light, and apparently there's a drug sale right over there. And it was Ralph, of course. But he's like, hey, I need you to pull over. I'm like, I'm literally sitting in an intersection. What did I do? I didn't go through the red light. And it's like, well, we had a drug sale over there in that corner. I'm like, the corner I just pulled up on my bike and stopped at a red light for? And he's like, listen, I gotta search you because you're there. He ended up tasing me, searching me. I had a gun and drugs, but I don't normally carry that shit. I was moving shit around, and I took it to court. And before David Roth ran before it went to court, but he already went through the case, and he's like, well, when we were going to court, I would have won. And I was like, cool, it would have been a lot of money. It ended up being like, oh God, it was something small, like $8,000. I'm like, that's it, $8,000. Like, I had been fighting that shit,
Sweet, nice,
doing
man.
so
Now
much
you go get a
research,
coffee.
working on things. It was a completely, like, the officer was 100% in
Bucket
the wrong for that
preaching.
thing. Bucket preaching. Yeah. And I was like, wow, so $8,000. I'm like, I could have literally gone and stood in Harmony for an hour and made $8,000. So I was like, all the hours I put into this to actually win a case, and you get nothing from it. So hopefully that changes over time. But I mean, you got to look at it from the other perspective too, right? If the fees are huge, then everybody is going to be suing everyone for every little thing trying to strike a rich. Is that a bad thing? Not really, because that's how America is. Home of the fucking lawsuit. It really is. So it's like, I mean, what's more American than lawsuits? Ah, fuck, man. I was riding home from work one night and a huge chunk of metal flew out from under a car. Scuffed the side of my helmet. Holy shit. Damn, that's fucking nuts. The only state IRL that in the USA that I know of that will pit you on a bike is Arkansas. But they will pit your car over 100. Damn. I guess they don't fuck around there. They didn't lose eye contact with her. It was a big hill behind the graveyard. There's 3 cops. One was next to her, the other 2 are behind, and only one cop was close enough to hit her. I mean, again, so it depends if they hit her on purpose. If they purposely hit her, if they said, like, hey, I'm gonna try to knock her off the bike, 100% fucking case. I mean, she could still pull the footage for it, request the body cam, and see if they want to take it to trial. But, I mean, something like that's very situational. I mean, attorneys now are free to charge whatever they want, but they have to disclose the rates up front. So, yes, you could charge whatever you want, but that's just going to come out of the client's pocket. So, what reason, like, let's say a lawyer wants to make decent money. Like, I know I can make about 30K an hour from trucking. So, if I'm going to be doing lawyer stuff, why would I charge someone like $5,000 if I'm going to have to work with them, go to the cops, talk back and forth, possibly go to court, for, you know, $5,000. Because you know you're gonna be spending your time. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It needs to be balanced, but you also have to make sure people aren't taking advantage of it either. But, what the hell, why is there... Wait, I can partially see signs through that? That's fucking weird. Okay, interesting. How's our fuel looking now? Okay, so 88% of that. Should we do premium? I think we should probably do a premium run. Fuck it. We'll go grab premium. Please don't be up in fucking Roxwood. Realistically, there's some that are super close in the city here, and since the last two were decently far, normally when I'm doing this, the next run should be short. I really fucking hope so. Shit. Yeah, that's just the victim paying out more. Exactly. So that's just like, yes, we got a close one. But like, why? Like, let's say I had a very good case against the cops, and I want to go to court, but a lawyer is going to charge me $10K to meet with me, plus another $10K per hour that we're in court or he's working on stuff. You know, that means, okay, well, I've got to pay minimum $10K, probably if we go to court, another $10K, so $20,000. I already got charged extra to go to jail, and I've already spent the time in jail, right? So I've already lost out on time that could have been earning money. I've lost out on fines and lawyer fees, and you have your own station. Yeah, technically it's me, Tommy, and Macca. But yeah. I don't know, it just... I don't know. Like, I'm all for RP, but also, I mean, you need shit to live. You need money to do stuff with. Because the thing is, like, if it was set up in a way where people couldn't take it... Okay, that guy just... Oh, shit, nope. Back it up, back it up. Gotta go this way. Okay. Yeah, some crimes should yield a higher fee. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, okay, so perfect example, right? The day where I sat in the jail cells for 2 hours, and they had no fucking evidence on me other than an officer's statement that they heard the word bucket. That was their only evidence. No body cam, no fingerprints, no blood, nothing at all. Other than someone saying bucket. That was their evidence. If that one... Oh, don't you close, you little shit. No! Oh, fuck. I thought that was me exploding. Holy shit. Fucking A, dude. Okay. Something blew up. But yeah, so like that night there was a perfect example. They had nothing on me. If I would have gone to court, the judge would have been like, hey, you have nothing on them. You have produced nothing other than a piece of paper that says I heard a name. That is it. That's the only evidence they had. That would not have held up. The judge would have said, okay, you know, that was a completely fake charge. Everybody knew that they had fucking nothing. That's why they fought so hard to get it. But like, let's say I would have gone to jail for 4 hours or something like that. Then the only thing you get back is your fines. So it's like, okay, let's say fines were 10 grand. Wow, I got 10 grand back, but I spent 4 hours in fucking jail. Again, if you go back to if you were grinding, you could make 30 grand an hour. So the 4 hours in jail, you lost $120,000. Hypothetically. And that's where the judge should be able to look at it and be like, listen, okay, so you should get not just your fines, but some kind of compensation for every minute that you were in jail that you weren't supposed to have been. Because it's a different thing if they're like, oh shit, I charged you with like, you know, cocaine jail time versus like weed. I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong one. That would be like, okay, you know, compensation there. But like a charge that is still completely invalid after you win a case, you should get something back for your lost time. So, you know, whatever it is, maybe $10,000 per hour that you're in jail or something like that, you know, goes in like quarter hour thing. So if you got 45 months and you got 3/4 of that, so 7,500. If it's, you know, 15 minutes, then it's, you know, 2,500. Something like that. But that way, like, you can get more out of it than just like, oh, well, here's your $5,000 fees back. But yeah, but dude, I sat in jail for 3 fucking hours. Like, fuck you. And that's what's crazy. Well, can't police suspects say they claim not guilty be able to walk out? No. If you say, if you, whether or not you are guilty, you're still going to jail. It used to be in the old system that if you said not guilty, you got no reductions. And if you said guilty, they would usually give you 50%. So you're saving half the time and half the fees. Half the time, half the fees by saying guilty. So, you know, if like, okay, so think about it this way. If the fees are $10,000 and you can say I'm guilty and they reduce it to $5,000, and instead of 2 hours in jail, you get 1. You get an hour of your life back and you save $5,000 off the fees. Right now, conversely, if you say I'm not guilty, you've got to spend that hour in jail. You spend the extra $5,000 in fees, and now you got to go to court in hopes that the judge will refund you the $10,000. So it's like, okay, well, you could have got $5,000 extra back. Like, sure, we could have got $5,000 extra back. But then you lost the fucking hour of your life, which is $30,000 down. So it's like, shit, man. They should make it the city pay $100K for every hour. Yeah. I would say for certain cases. Like, if it's absolutely baseless and they find out that, like that day where the only thing they had was bucket. Like that, if that went to court, that should be a clear violation of like, yeah, they had fucking nothing. They broke protocol. Like it was Mark's case, but he shouldn't have been working on it because he was involved with it. Like there were so many things that went wrong that would have been a huge fucking deal for the PD, right? Fuck, what was I doing? I was checking fuel levels. Like that should definitely be big fucking money for winning cases like that. And that's one of the things we could try to fight for in the long term. Depends on how long we actually stay clean, though. Oh, man. Make PD start getting into trouble. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I said, like, when we start doing criminal shit, the reason Tommy and I are becoming lawyers is so that we can say we know the law. So when we're sitting in the cells, we tell them, listen, I know the fucking penal code. I know the section. I went through all this to get hired in. This is what you did wrong. Or, like I told Tommy, I'm like, what we could really do is sit there, not say anything to the cops, plead not guilty. Like, if we know they forgot to do this, and their evidence is weak, and we tell them, like, hey, I didn't do anything. You found something, this is illegal, you know, and they still charge you, then that's on them. Then you can take them to court for it. But again, that's just more like you do it for the RP at that point. Because again, if you're doing it to make money, you are losing money and wasting your time. All right, I have to go use the bathroom. I'll be back in 1 second. Let me just go hide back here next to this dumpster.
Man, look at you sharing the love with
Yo,
everyone
Kenzie!
else. Let's get some W's in check.
That just in time. Kenzie,
Oh, hey,
you are
welcome to
the
the family.
new stream sponsor. Fucking cheers. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. I will be right back. Let me put a few songs on. And, yeah. I'll see you guys in 1 sec.
Yeah, we rode off a cliff in a beat up ride. Hit the rocks, black screen, end of the drive. Woke up in a vault with a duffel of cash. Masks on the wall and a getaway stash. Bucket looking at Tommy like, bro, what now? Tommy said, I think we already robbed this town. Sirens outside like a best around sound. Before I found the exit, the cuffs went clown. They threw me in a cell, metal lights too bright. That's when I saw something that ruined my night. 2 dudes in the corner that looked just like me, and another fake Tommy acting way too free. They were hug close, lip to lip, lean wrong. My brain hit a jet like this ain't the lawn. I said the kids look great, but hold up, wait. He ain't family, so it gotta be fake. The kiss was great, but he ain't family. Wrong feels like a hook that don't fit in the song. Look like love, but alarms went strong. Cause the kiss was great, but he ain't family. I don't know. Fake Tommy wave, fake me, blew a kiss. My stomach went tight like there's no way this. Thought I must be sleeping, this can't be real. A nightmare cooked up from a gas station meal. Pinch my arm, slap my face, still here. Meanwhile my double's making everything weird. They grin like mirrors, crack like a prank, robbing and running while I took the blame. Closing the streets with a whole routine, ruining our reps like bootleg queen. I said okay drink, I see your angle. You made it uncomfortable, weird and tangled. Then the wildest moment out of all of them, a clone walked up and kissed me again. I froze, went, wait, hold up, hang on. Then my brain went, not gonna lie, that felt strong. Look in the mirror, said I look amazing. Ego going wild like starting slazing. I said self-respect, who needs that song? Then snap, but like, nope, it's wrong. Yeah, that kiss was fire, I ain't complaining, but kissing myself, that's still a breeze. Was great, but he ain't family wrong. Feels like a hug that don't fit in the song. Look like love, but alarms went strong. Cause the kiss was great, but he ain't family wrong. Yeah, the kiss was great, but he ain't family, no. Dream logic crazy, red flags glow. Even kiss myself, thought dang I'm strong. But the kiss was great and it's still real wrong. I'm yelling wake up at the bars of the cell. Tommy shouting through vents like this ain't well. Clones laughing loud, playing mind game tricks, switching places, swapping tones in the fits. He said you ain't asleep, this mess is real. We doppelgangers out here testing your will. Said we act like you, we look like you too. Just hit a remix. What the city thinks of you, but blink twice like that explains a lot. The vault, the chase, the jailhouse plot. It wasn't a dream, it was real world spam. Just knock off buckets running.
I swear, every time pump that volume, let's go. In Bucket we trust. I know. This is not in Bucket we trust though. So I go up there to go pee, and of course, hey babe, can I borrow your towel? I'm like, god damn it, what do you need? Well, I'm looking for this glass, but I think it's in the back of the top of the cabinet, but there's so much shit in front of it. I'm sitting there like, god damn it, man. Biggest key to that though, what I ended up doing, I was like, hold on, take my phone out, hold it above my head, and I'm like using it as like a little periscope. So I'm like looking up there, I'm like, oh, there it fucking is. But hey, this might be meta, but Tommy was telling me telling his chat last night, he is about if somebody is in the area of a crime, cop did not see them commit the crime, there's no evidence. Yeah, so I was telling him that, actually. In most, I mean, realistically, unless a state has a specific law that allows them to do that, which they couldn't, because that would be unconstitutional, there's different types of suspicion. Actually, I need to see if Harry's around. No, what the hell? 6 hours ago. Oh, it's Juan. Bob tried to call me a day ago. That 99. Eddie. Fuck, I should call them back. Damn it. What was I looking at, though? Shit, there's a reason I pulled this phone out. Fuck, what were you looking at? I can't fucking remember. Damn it. He said being in the area of a crime is not evidence of the player doing a crime. Yeah, so, okay, so, to answer that question, legally speaking, within the United States, there's like multiple types of suspicion, right? Like, all the cops get is a notification saying, a suspected crime took place at this location, right? And so, like, let's say someone's selling drugs, they could, let's say I'm selling drugs and I sell drugs right here. The PD will get a ping that says, hey, somebody was selling drugs here. Now, let's say that car, that white car right there is a cop car, and they see me leaving that exact spot. They'll be like, hey, we got a drug call. I saw you leaving that spot. That means they could search me at that point because I was right at the area when the call came through, right? That gives them personal suspicion of me. It ties the crime to me directly because I was in the area. Now, let's say there was a drug sale there, and let's say I'm coming from this way here, and I'm heading towards it. And let's say that car coming right on the left right now, like that one over Bucket's head, is a cop car, and I'm doing this, and the cop's like, hey, someone's driving in front of it right now. But the call was like 30 seconds prior, right? The cops would be like, oh, well, there was a call there about a minute ago. This guy just drove by in front of it. Let's stop him. You can't do that. And the reason is you have generalized suspicion that a crime occurred in that area. But since it's been 30 seconds and you didn't see me sitting on that spot, you saw me driving from it, you might be suspicious that it might be me, but you don't know it was me personally. Like, there's nothing in the cop system that says, like, this is the issue that happened, right? Let's say they change their script and it sends out a notification of what shirt the guy's wearing. And it says, a male wearing a white shirt was seen selling drugs here. Well, then, hell, I could be at the fucking gas station all the way over here, and the cop could be like, yeah, you know, you're close enough to the area, and you have the same color shirt on that was reported. That gives them personalized suspicion to go after you personally and frisk you and search you and see what you've got in your pockets. Now, conversely, if that call goes off and I'm sitting here, and they're like, hey, there was a drug sale over in that corner. I need to search your pockets. I'm like, dude, I'm just getting gas for my skateboard, which is bullshit. You don't get gas for your skateboard. But, you know, I'm just like, hey, I'm just getting gas for my skateboard. I'm checking gas levels for my friend's fuel station to see if he needs any runs. Like, right now, they would sit there and be like, no, sorry, man. There's a call right there. You're in the area. I need to search you. But at that point, they have nothing that ties that call to me personally. They have generalized suspicion that something occurred in that area, but they don't have any idea of who did it. And that is the most important part, because without being able to tie it to you specifically, then they'll never have the personalized suspicion, and that's what you need to legally frisk somebody. You have to have something that ties it to them on a personal level. So just being in the area does not make it legal for them to search you. You don't suddenly lose your constitutional rights because there was a crime in a general area. There has to be something, like I said, color of the vehicle, color of the shirt, anything tying it that could be tied to you personally, it has to be there. Unless they've seen you handing something. Well, that's what I'm saying. If they saw you there, if they saw you hand off, or let's say there's a call and they literally look up and they see you standing there. Let's say they don't see the handshake, but they see you standing there. Then they could go after you, yeah, because they saw you at the spot at the time of the call. But, like, let's say that sale's there now, and it's like, oh, shit, okay, I'm a cop. I'm going over there. Okay, let's go around here. I get around this corner, and then I'm like, and I see somebody driving by in front of us. Like, okay, the guy on the bicycle that's driving by there, you know,
how much is that?
You can't go stop them. You can stop, technically you can stop them.
Give me all this money, thank you.
Oh, looks like we've got ourselves the Fox Gaming.
Finally got my truck trailer and four-wheeler from that YouTuber's giveaway. It's all sick, perfect
shit.
timing with this big snowstorm coming into the Midwest.
That is
How much
fucking
snow
sweet,
or
dude.
ice you getting?
So far, the only thing they called for is after midnight, it could start snowing, light snow. They're saying less than an inch. Beyond that, I still don't know how much we could get. We'll probably end up getting a couple inches throughout the day tomorrow, like morning and day maybe, but that's really it. But the Fox Gaming, you are the new stream sponsor. Fucking cheers. Sorry. But yeah, so the whole thing about like them just being able to search you whenever they want, that is bullshit. That's what happens when you don't know fucking basic US constitutional law. And again, I know that this is a video game at the end of the day, and these are fake cops and they have their own laws, but like, if you're gonna base stuff on US law, you have to keep in mind the Constitution. So while laws can be bent one way or another, if something's unconstitutional, like in the case where I ended up suing the PD department because Ralph just tased me only because I drove by the area, I won that because it was a legit offense. It was fruit of the poisonous tree, a term I got because of David Roth. But it just basically means, like, if the evidence they found on you was found by means that are unconstitutional or illegal, then you shouldn't be charged with it. So obviously you'd get your money back from your fines and shit, and then whatever else the judge wants to award you. Bucket, are you associated with Antifa? What the fuck? No. What the hell? What kind of weird questions you asking, man? Directed 18 to 24 inches. God damn. That's fucking crazy. That is weird. What's up, Travis? They should change the script where the locals take pics. Exactly, yeah. Fucking yes. So that's what I'm saying, like, you know, because I was talking to HTK the other day, and the other day, I mean like a month ago. It was the day I got pulled over by him and I was fighting my charges. I'm like, you're not searching me because I was sitting by an area. That's fucking stupid. Oh, that's who I was calling. I was going to call Harry because I wanted to call and see if I could get that thing off my fucking record. So it's supposed to be for 24 hours.
Your call has been...
because Harry's the only one that would know. I noticed on my what the fuck is it? It's not CAD. What the hell's the MDT? I noticed on, I'll just say, I noticed that I still have that note on my personal file about being in the car up in Vinewood a month ago. You said it was supposed to be there for 24 hours, but it is still there. If you get a chance, can you please remove that? Thanks. Because, yeah, he was there because it was the other officer and him, and he's like, well, just put a note on his thing that says if within the next 24 hours he's seen any of these things, make sure you can search him legally. But last I checked, like a week ago or whenever it was when I checked on stream, that note was still fucking there. So I was like, shit, that needs to get removed. Our American laws are totally different from different country law. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I mean, like, if you're in the UK, your laws are gonna be so much more fucking different than ours. Like, you guys, if you carry a knife at all in like fucking London or, you know, anywhere around there, you're fucked. Isn't it like an automatic like fucking 10 years in prison if you're just carrying a fucking knife, right? Like any type of fucking knife. So like, but in America, fucking everybody carries knives. Everybody fucking has a knife. Hell, half of us carry fucking guns legally, and then half of us carry guns illegally. So we've all got fucking guns and knives. But like over there, if you have like a box cutter in your pocket, you could get fucked for that. Like, laws are totally fucking different all over the world. It's interesting, man. Imagine not being able to carry a pocket. I know. Fucking seriously, man. Check DMs when I get a chance. Oh, jeez. After that, you can do under Title 18, Section 242, deprivation of rights under the color of law. This is where a public official loses qualified immunity, can be sued and imprisoned for up for a year. Yeah, so that's where, like, if you found out a cop had a bad day, doesn't like you, and added on fucking bogus charges and falsified evidence or something like that, then yeah, you could just get them fucked. And in that case, that's when DOJ can be like, yeah, no, you're fired, you're going to jail, we're charging you, that's it, man. Not even a knife. Mentioning an opinion can lead to prison time. Shit. So you could pretend you had, that's right, I think, yeah, if you just say, like, I'll fucking cut you, or something like that, or threaten them that you might have a knife, you could go to jail for that. You would don't even have to have a fucking knife. I forgot about that. That's crazy. Goddamn. Someone got arrested for brandishing a spoon in London? What the fuck? I mean, I guess if you're like threatening people, like, yeah, back up, and you just see something shiny and metal, you're like, fuck. But yeah, I mean, technically that is illegal here. That's oh, fucking what's the law? It's something about threat with a perceived deadly weapon or something like that, where it's like, if you, the reason I was looking into it is because it was like BB guns or airsoft guns. Like, obviously they're not real guns, but if you use it in a way where you make people think it's a real weapon, then you can get in trouble. And I think the reason I was looking into it is because it was about one of those like prank YouTuber channels where they go around pranking people and shit. And like, they did something, and they either got shot or something like that because someone thought they were really gonna mug them or something like that. And it was like, yeah, no, it's illegal to make people think you're gonna kill them or anything like that. I think it was a clown thing, wasn't it? Where like they were dressed as a creepy clown. He started running at them, and like the guy freaked out and like drew a gun or shot him or something like that. And it was like, yeah, no, that's, you know, if you make somebody think that you're gonna hurt or kill them, then that is a fucking felony crime, man. Like that, we in the EU can't carry knives and guns. Feels much more safe. Yeah, I mean, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, if nobody has it, then everyone's kind of on the same boat. But, you know, that just means that criminals will have a much easier choice. Or he's gonna fight back or he's gonna run. You piece of shit. Fuck off the bike. You dumb motherfucker. Okay, now you're gonna... Oh, they're dead. Fucking hell. Not the best bike in the world, but it will work. Wow, this fucking slider is super slow today. I don't even know why the fuck we're focusing on lots so much. It's interesting, though. Like I said, I have various hobbies, and I take interest in the weirdest shit. But, like, the reason I do it is because I'm trying to advance my knowledge and prepare for the future. Because, like, you never know when a piece of knowledge is going to come in handy. Like, you might learn something, you're like, dude, when the fuck am I ever going to use that? And you might be somewhere one day, but like, wait a minute, I know that answer. Fucking, yeah, just try this. Like, that shit's awesome. Threat of bodily harm. Yeah, but like I said, there's a law specifically about, it's like perceived weapons can be charged virtually the same way as an actual weapon is. So, like, if you have a BB gun and you have a real fucking pistol, legally you could get charged. It's not assault with a deadly weapon, but it's like assault of a perceived deadly weapon. Meaning, yeah, it wasn't a real gun, but it was real enough to the people that you were pointing it at. Why is this fucking thing not? Oh, it's because I got the bike helmet on. Shit, I need food. Ah, for fuck's sake. Sandy restaurant. Pretty sure Snowy got the Sandy restaurant. A lot of BB guns in America look like real firearms. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fucking even airsoft guns. Like, they have some that drop magazines. You can put them back in, load it, rack the slides and shit. Like, yeah, there is a lot of semi-realistic shit out there. Actually, I don't even know where the fucking restaurant is. I was just heading to Tumbleweed, but it's not going to be at Tumbleweed. Where's the Sandy restaurant? Actually, it should be on the fucking map, right? Shit. Should be what? Restaurant? Okay. Oh, it's Rex's Diner? Ugh. Okay. Damn. There's so many better fucking MLOs. Rex's Diner. I don't know. I've never been the biggest fan of this MLO. I've been on a few servers that had like a really cool looking thing, but then they always had problems with the thing where it would like do weird shit. Sometimes eat cars. Oh my god, we're dead! Fuck that! Oh, we landed on some squishy tires. Alright, you know, we lived. And honestly, we're not even fucking injured at all. Okay, somebody clip that. That is actually a fucking epic fail. Oh, my fucking bike's stuck under the fence. Come on, get off there. That's fucking nuts. Needs clipping. Yes, fuck yes, that does. Oh my god, you bitch. Hold on. Vehicle. Flip the vehicle. Nailed the landing. Where the fuck is she? Dude, I know. I thought we were just gonna die and crash into the fence, but somehow we got shot up, and I think it's because we hit the rubber tires there. So the rubber tires bounced us, and then when we landed, we also landed on rubber tires. Is it locked? Why the fuck can I not? Now it's unlocked. Okay. Jeez. That's fucking crazy. Alright. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah,
shit.
they're so bad that everyone refuses to eat them.
Vegetarian and vegan food is so fucking shit that you can't even eat it. Oh, hi, Bucky.
Like,
Hey,
it's
I'm a
Bucket.
vegetarian.
Go.
Why'd you give me a liver?
It's just in case you have to go
I thought you
fishing,
said to
know?
deliver, so there you can get it.
Oh,
man.
Lord.
Hey,
Alright.
Bucket.
What's up, man?
That's a
Hey.
We are
fucking
serving hot dogs,
misdemeanor,
kebabs, and
No, it's
chicken
not.
nuggets today.
Kebab.
Yes, it is.
Fucking pita pockets. Fuck off. It's a
You
goddamn
get them
pita
for
pocket.
fishing. You literally
It's
get them
literally
for fishing.
pita with salad and meat
You
inside.
literally
That
get
is
them
a
for
pita
fishing.
pocket.
You buy it, it's
Kebab.
meat.
It's a
It's
pita
Turkish.
pocket. Fucking
It's
no.
Turkish.
A Turk
It's
bullshit.
legal. You're allowed to have that.
I've seen turkey. That
I
is
don't
not
want it.
turkey,
I don't
man.
fish.
It's Turkish
It's a
kebabs.
gyro,
do.
right? That's what we
Yeah,
call
you-
them.
Isn't it pronounced gyro?
Nah, I mean, I don't look like a hero, do I?
No,
I
I
know
swear
you
to
don't.
God. Just give me a fucking hot
That's
dog
what
and a
you mean.
drink. Holy
Yes,
shit.
it is.
Okay.
Listen,
I'll just
I'll go
verify
get the
this
hot
That
all
is
dog.
Let me-
literally what I was
Listen here, you
defending
dumb fucks. It's
Let
a
me
gyro,
let me
not
phone
a
the
gyro,
lawyer,
not
not
a
the
fucking
It's a
I'll phone the
gyro,
lawyer.
man.
Let me phone you
Gyro.
first. I
It's
need
not.
to
You
know.
don't pronounce the
Gyro.
fucking
Yours is
G.
in the till for you.
I swear to
Gyro.
God.
You are my
They
lawyer.
fucking.
Let me
Oh my
type
God.
this
You guys
down.
are so dumb.
This isn't illegal.
I
Gotta
have
go to the
been.
factory
It's not
cooking.
paidable.
Listen here, I have been to Greece. Do you pronounce it gyro?
No, they don't. Oh my God, man.
Listen to this guy, gyro.
I know.
It's not a guy. It's not a gynecologist.
Exactly, man. Slurp that hot dog up. I'm not Tommy. What the fuck?
You got too many chefs in the kitchen.
Never tired of the bucket tech. No shit, man.
Good. Yeah, I've got a quick question about the legality.
Jack had.
I actually had to make some more.
Well, Tommy passed his lawyer thingy, so Tommy's now a
Yeah, I
lawyer.
know. I talked to him already.
Nice, man.
Yes,
Yeah, I still got to do mine, but one day
Go to the.
when they're back
Go to the
open.
chat. What do you mean?
You want
Just
to know
third eye it.
something?
What's that?
He passed it with
Third eye
extreme
the
flying
cup.
colors. I talked to Murphy about it earlier today.
There you go.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, me and Tommy, man, we've seen some shit.
You know, also, there's a bunch of people that came for their interview and they failed.
Really?
There's been like 15 fails.
Damn. Well, I don't plan on failing. I know my shit, man.
Yeah, you should.
I should, because I do. I mean, with all the times and run-ins that I've had, I'm a fucking DOJ expert. I've already identified multiple loopholes, missing things, all
Do you want
sorts
me
of shit.
you want me to give you a couple of questions just as a trial to see?
I mean, I probably don't need it, but sure, man. Ask me something. Something you think would be
Explain.
hard.
Okay. Let me just take my pants off then.
Why the fuck would you take your pants off? What the hell? That makes no
Okay,
sense.
so let's see.
Eat
Can
nuggets.
you explain what prejudice is?
Are you serious? I mean, fucking, you're looking at it. If I walk into a room, everyone's gonna look at me and be like, "Yeah, no, he's just a fucking criminal. Can't trust anything he says." Even though I don't even have a speeding ticket. It's like when we were trying to run with
No.
the party. Are you talking about dismissed with prejudice?
Okay.
Yep. Hold on one sec.
It's in the tray.
Okay.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. What the
Why is
fuck?
there
Why is there
human
shit
excrement in
inside
that?
there? Oh, wow.
I don't know.
You know, I'm suing this place, fucking serving actual shit. Motherfucker,
There's
man.
human excrement in the tray.
Oh, that's Harry Wolfenstein. Take it out.
Wow.
That's how
Okay, yeah, so what type of prejudice you talk about? Like that type? Okay, so you're clearly talking about like dismissed with prejudice. So like if a judge says,
Yes.
hey, this is dismissed with prejudice, meaning you can't reopen it because that's it. There's no more to do with it.
Great. That's all we need.
Yeah. I told you, man, I know my shit.
All right. Let me give you a harder one,
Okay.
shall we? Oh, I gotta think. What is a harder one though? What is a harder one?
I mean, I got something hard, but my sister ain't around, so I got no use for it.
Harry.
Yeah, hey, you left your
Hello.
shit on the tray.
Stop putting
Hell is wrong
shit
with
Wait,
you?
in the
what?
tray.
I did what?
Yeah, there is a pile of human shit on
Throw
the
that
tray.
in.
Oh my god!
Throw that in.
In here,
Harry.
guys. What do we say about?
Yeah, I'm just
the
gonna stick
safety,
this
alright?
in
Oh
your
my
pocket.
God.
There's your shit
Oh,
back, man.
Dude, that's just kind of.
Yeah, that's your
That wasn't
shit.
even my shit pocket.
It touched
That's not
my
shit
goddamn
pocket,
hot
though.
dog.
I've now got two shit
You got
pockets
shit
for
on my
you.
wiener, man. What the hell? That's disgusting.
Here,
I mean,
Harry.
it's
I'm
like
still gonna
relish,
eat
you know?
it, but
Harry.
like, Now
Like,
it tastes
here.
like shit.
Wipe
Oh,
off the
God.
shit. Just wipe
Oh,
off the shit.
thank. Yeah, I'm good. Hold on. Let me just kind of.
Oh god.
Here we go. Let me. Oh my
Sorry.
God, it's everywhere. Oh,
Restaurant has
what-
nice mud pies.
Oh, it's fucking
We
horrible.
go stand in the corner
You
and
had
tilt them
sweet
over
corn
the
last
wood
night.
sheet.
It's funny how that shit always pops back up in the turd.
That's. Am I right? Like, why do we bother eating it if it's just gonna fucking come out the other side the exact same?
I know, it's weird. It means you're not
Do you
chewing
ever-
good enough, though.
Have you ever just eaten a whole can of sweet corn just to kind of see what would happen?
No, I don't. I
Like-
can't say I
Why are we
have.
getting calls?
Would it come out as
Hello?
one big unit, or would it
Okay,
just
so
come out
imagine
as...
this: like you start
Yes, we are
swallowing them like
officially
pills,
open.
and you don't even chew it. Then what would it come
Okay.
out like?
Bucky,
It'd be like a fucking
We
machine
got
gun back
everything
there.
ready. We
You
got
think
kebabs,
you could
hot
do
dogs,
that with a whole
nuggets,
can,
fries, whatever
then
you
put
need.
it back in
Come
the
here.
can and sell it on?
Excuse me.
Since we got a little
Can we start talking
sidetracked.
about shit in the restaurant.
Okay,
We're talking
yeah,
about
what's
sweet
up?
corn.
since we got a little
Yeah,
sidetracked,
talk about sweet
All
corn
right.
in shit in the restaurant.
could you explain to me,
Fair enough.
okay,
Thank you.
what does it mean when somebody says liability?
Well, liabilities are like
Okay.
oh fuck, it's like oh shit,
Yeah, you got
like
paid.
you're fucking A. See, I'm getting confused with fucking assets and liabilities and shit for like a business side of things.
Okay, so very simply, liability, it's who has the legal responsibility.
Yeah, well,
For the
fuck,
act.
I know that. I was just trying to think of like the best way to who's liable. I mean, that's like liable for it. Yeah, fuck. Okay, that's a much better way because I had something in my head. And I was like trying to wrap my brain around how I want to say. You know?
Okay, let me just give you a courtroom thing then,
Oh shit. Okay.
because you're probably gonna need that.
Yeah. I mean,
you
honestly,
get
I
asked a few
haven't
of them.
seen the inside of a courtroom. God, I have a couple times, but never for my own
So
cases.
you've heard about a
CJ?
warrant, right?
Oh yeah,
CJ.
You know what a bench warrant is?
a bench warrant.
Yes.
Now
Dude,
we're
right.
on our way up to get some food
Can you
as
see
well.
the
Okay.
adults
So
having a
bench
conversation?
warrant. Isn't that when the judge creates a warrant to go arrest somebody or something because they didn't show up for court or something like that?
Correct.
'Cause it's like you were supposed to be in court and you weren't there, so it's like, okay, now you got a warrant sitting for you. It's like if you didn't pay a parking ticket 'cause you missed your court date, and it's like, well, they're not going to go like knocking down your door, but if you get pulled over, they're going to fucking, arrest you for it at that point.
That's correct.
Nice.
Okay, can you tell me what it means when somebody does a pro bono?
Oh, that means they're just not making money from it. Pro bono, it's like Latin or some shit, man. Like no payment or no. So I forget. I don't speak Latin. I barely
Okay.
speak English.
Yeah, pro bono
Do you-
means
do you-
$3.99. Yep.
Do you want me to give you one that you should know, but most likely won't know?
Okay, yeah, shoot.
I mean, it depends. So, what does habeas corpus mean?
Oh fuck. Hold on.
This one you should know. You told me
I
to
know
give you the hard
this.
ones. You told me to give you the hard ones.
I do like this place.
Oh fuck.
Hello.
It's I know it, and I know it because it's like
Hey.
shit.
I like this diner, to fair.
Fuck. Isn't it like when they're challenging fucking whether or not they got arrested legally or something like that? Like, isn't that the whole fucking thing behind it?
No.
No. What the hell is it then?
Okay.
So habeas corpus is like when the court orders
So I will get
the requirement that someone who has been detained gets brought before a judge.
I can make those fries.
Okay,
loaded
that
if
makes
needed.
sense then. So basically,
It's
like,
it requires it for somebody to be brought up before a judge. You actually have to give them a trial in front of a judge.
okay.
Okay.
For
So is that-
example,
would that be
I
like
thi-
if
it was
someone wants a
either-
bench trial or something, or is that be more like?
No. So you could think of it this way. I think it was last
I
year
know the fucking
in the
word.
U.S.
Okay, and then
The
God damn it,
government
why do I know that
suspended
word?
habeas corpus,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
basically meant that you could arrest somebody and you wouldn't even have to trial them in front of a judge. You could just throw them in jail.
There's only $7.
Huh. That's fucking weird.
Which, yeah, that
Okay, well,
it's
just
pretty
put one-
fucked up to
put
do.
one as a kebab.
God damn. That is fucking
Seven hot dogs,
crazy.
One kebab and then 8 cooks.
But yeah, that makes sense. So basically, like, you're forced to be there. Okay. Interesting.
Okay, can you tell me the difference between a misdemeanor and a felony? And this one you should know.
Well, yeah, I mean, if, felony is anything that involves, like, well, you become a felon. So, like,
Just
robbing a
answer it
bank.
very simply. Just answer it very simply.
Well, I mean, it's guaranteed jail time if it's a felony. Whereas, like, misdemeanors could be jail time. It could be just a fine. It's kind of officer discretion. So I guess it'd probably just be difference between, like, I mean, obviously becoming a felon or not, but, you know, it's just jail time, I guess. If jail time is
you want me to
involved or
give
not.
you the easiest way to explain it?
Sure.
A
I feel like that was right.
misdemeanor is a lesser crime, and a felony is a more serious crime.
Well, yeah, obviously. But, like,
That's the easiest way to explain it.
yeah, I mean, that's like a no shit version. Like, of course, everyone knows a misdemeanor is like a light crime, but I think the actual difference is like misdemeanors could be jail time or not, but I think felonies are always jail time.
Okay,
Like, a
can you
cop
tell me
can't let
then?
you walk away from a felony, but they could let you walk away from a misdemeanor.
I mean, I'm gonna ask you one now. You probably won't get asked by Murphy about this one, but it's a hard one, so you know, it's
Okay.
still good to know. What is arbitration?
That's just the whole fucking court proceedings, isn't it? Like the whole like lawsuit shit.
No, it's an alternative dispute to resolution
Oh,
that's
that's right.
outside of the court.
Arbitration. Okay. Yeah, it's the outside of the court shit. Okay.
So basically settlements.
Yeah. But sometimes you can even have your arbitration solve shit or still have to go to court after that. So it's not like a guaranteed shit. Like you can go to arbitration, but it doesn't mean you're going to do anything there.
You know, I think you're ready for your interview.
I think so.
Excuse me. You try to speed
I think you'll do fine. As long as you score over a 60 out of 100, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. As long as it's multiple choice, you're guaranteed at least 25%.
No multiple choice.
Nah, I know. I figured as
You
much.
get told to explain certain things.
Yeah, no, that
And you
makes
will be
sense.
given scenarios that you have to explain out and so on and so on.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like scenario shit, that should be pretty easy, but the definitions, like, it's one of them things, like, I know this shit, but I don't know the actual definition, because definition itself doesn't mean anything. As long as you know, like, what it means in general, you're usually good enough, but...
As long as you just have a basic understanding of the law, you should be fine.
Exactly. And fucking with my goddamn history, man, I have a deep understanding of a lot of shit.
But then again, you also got to know the definition of certain words.
Yeah, that is true.
So you don't only got to know law, you got to know what law means.
Yeah, that's true. Drinking your beer.
Hey, Smithers.
Oh, man. This place is busier than I thought it would be up here.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice burp, man. Goddamn.
Sorry, the beer's running through me.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Hey, Snowy.
Yep.
You want to know something that surprised me? I was talking to Murphy earlier. Rodney got the same score as you did.
Did they?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did you become a lawyer, too?
I'm a trainee.
He's basically
What?
my associate.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, I just thought
So
you got
I'm
your
a
card.
trainee.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna train
I've got my
him.
card, but I am a trainee, and I'm gonna guess Murphy spoke to you about that as well, CJ.
It's
Yeah, he
Barney.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm training.
Snowy's not allowed to do anything on his own. He has to shadow people until he gets
now,
a
yeah.
better understanding, and then, you know, I'm gonna train him to be a good lawyer.
Okay.
He
What,
has
you like
taught me
fucking
some
fail
things,
so
and
they
it's time for
like,
me to teach
they
him.
let you go through anyways or something? Like, what the hell? Why you gotta be a
He-
trainee?
He got a pity point.
Yeah. Yeah, I
damn, okay.
I hit 59 and got a pity point. So
And the only reason he got a pity point is because he works with me.
yeah,
Bucket
because we're
speaking.
gonna be
What's
working
up,
with these
Travis?
guys. So yeah.
Ah, there you go. That's fucking
You
sweet,
do
man.
know Rodney also got a pity
Played a
point.
lawyer
Right?
on television, but not in real life.
Hey, it's so good.
Rodney got flustered when he was having his interview, apparently.
I literally
I
went
can
from
see
my
that.
meeting with them. I literally went from being told you get in your business.
However, a cop
to
can be
lawyer
part of the
fucking
law
exam.
and be a
So
criminal
my
too.
head was firmly lodged up my ass. I won't lie.
Wait, what happened with your ass? They what?
I said my head was firmly lodged up my ass because I'd just gone from the mayor's meeting about getting my business to straight in for the lawyer
Oh
exam.
shit.
So yeah, that's why I fucked up.
Huh.
But it's one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, congrats on the business, by the way.
Yeah. A lot of people don't actually realize that. Yeah, my name. I had a bit of an epiphany over in Vice City, and what happened is I found out that my parents weren't actually crackheads, and they were rich people who sold me to crackheads.
There you go. Loaded
Oh yeah,
fries.
have you also met
Yeah.
Snowy's cousin? It's Sebastian Summer.
But, yeah.
It's actually his third cousin, so he can make kids with him.
Oh
Actually,
shit! Nice man.
I had got the nice people willing to be dancing dinosaurs outside as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Snowy.
Yeah, I never really liked this place.
You remember Tommy?
But it works.
It's Tommy Dugan, right?
Yep, Jugan.
So
Yeah.
I
he
applied
actually
for a
Snowy.
different restaurant.
You know Tommy scored higher than me.
Nice.
What's on the menu today?
Damn, that's sweet.
Hot dogs.
I mean, I expected him to score high, but not higher.
Loaded.
But then
fries.
again, I was fucking rusty.
Can I just
I mean,
get,
if I go
like,
back now, I could probably get a
3
95.
dino
but
nuggies, 3 kebabs, and like.
Yeah,
luckily, I
true.
don't need to. I
6
fucking hate
drinks.
tests.
Yeah,
no,
see, I
like-
never liked tests
Thank you very
either.
much.
Drinking
Yeah, I applied for the
The only
restaurant
test I
like
like is
the
the STD
lake
test.
down there, the boathouse. But they said during my meeting, if you can't get out of the boathouse straight away, would you be interested in Rex's diner? I was like, yeah, go for it. I like a themed diner. But
Yeah.
I was speaking to Aria, and she said during her business meeting, she went for a dessert shop, and they said that they're not adding anything new. And then they said the same questions were, what would you consider Rex's diner instead? And she said, no, not interested in that. So that's probably what made her not get it. I won't lie.
I think personally,
I'm happy you have it.
the mayor really fucked up because like they didn't announce that they were taking meetings for businesses. They didn't put nothing out there saying like, hey, if you're interested,
They did.
Where?
They did.
Bullshit.
No.
They put
And
something
they
out there
said-
said you can contact us with inquiries.
Yeah.
They never said
then they emailed
about
back.
what.
But
Yeah,
can I say one thing?
That's what it was about.
Okay,
You
you
wanna
know
know
that's
where
what it's
they-
about, but they never fucking posted it. Like that should be a public thing. Like everyone should be told to contact us about becoming a mechanic shop owner or a
Hey,
restaurant owner.
Bucky,
Yeah,
listen. You want to know where they fucked up big time?
yeah. Where else?
Hello, Rex's
The
diner.
mechanic shop in Roxwood. That's where they fucked up big time. Like they hired somebody to run it who's never worked a day in his life.
Wow.
Sean McGuire. He's now running Roxwood Mechanic.
Damn.
And we
That's
all
fucking
know who
crazy.
should have won it. We all know who should have got it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I told everybody, you cannot trust those guys. I was part of the
I mean, I
previous
still trust them.
administration. I know what they stole before. They are not good guys.
Wait, who?
I worked with multiple of them as mayors
Multiple
as
of
a
them.
business owner. I did. I worked with Larry Miller when he was mayor. I worked with Wolfenstein when he was mayor.
Yep.
I ain't got no problem with them.
I also worked with Callahan when he was
No
mayor
problem.
as a business owner, and they
Yep.
never fucked me over once. So, but
I mean, the
Wolfenstein
only
gave
reason
me the
I
business.
The only reason I don't like
Busy lady.
Callahan is the fact that he won by one vote.
Yep. Well, that
No, in fact,
Like,
no,
if he
Yeah.
would have won by a landslide, I wouldn't even have fussed. But it was one vote. That's what.
when I
pissed me
when I
off.
first got a business, I applied for it
Yeah,
under
true.
Wolfenstein, and I got it under Miller.
Who's your fiance?
damn.
Okay.
What's up, Josh?
Because obviously there was a
Who's your, by
transition
the way?
between the two mayors.
Where's the Red Line
Before the
newspaper? It's not a
business got
business
gave out,
yet.
you know.
They'd have to work
And
to
that's
see
when I
if
got Punk
the
Noodles a
city
long
wants to
time
cover
ago.
it.
Thanks,
Bunk
I'm allowed to wear my
poodles.
dino costume. It's
Somebody
all-
else on
Noodles.
here?
I loved that the place. It was
Oh, hey,
fucking
sorry.
great, that restaurant.
How you doing, man?
Perfect.
Yeah,
Not
we all
bad.
like
Step at
bunk
Rex's
poodles.
Diner.
You too.
On my way there, actually. I want to check it out.
You know, your daughter tried to
Who is
talk to
it?
me earlier, but you know the adults were talking.
Hmm
I
they got
just
hot
sold
dogs,
I
so
just
you
sold
might like the
12
place.
things.
Nice.
So, what
Are
were
you
you
gonna go
trying
back
to
to your
say?
spinning dinosaur, a dancing dinosaur?
Nah.
So what were
Not
you
yet.
trying
Go
to say?
What do I have to do with hot dogs?
I got no one to record
You
trendies yet.
eat them, man. What do you mean? What do you do
Yeah,
with
so
hot
yeah,
dogs?
that's what she's
What the
she's
hell?
trying to get somebody to
Why would
record
I
a trendy for
particularly like
while
the
she
hot dogs?
dances outside in her dinosaur
I don't know,
outfit.
man. Just
I
something
can
about
record it,
the
Trendy.
shape or something.
Okay,
I
let's
don't
go.
know.
Never
Coming
used
from
Trendy, so I
you,
gotta make an account.
honestly,
Yeah, she wants somebody to record a trendy for.
man, I know you've done shit weird stuff with Winston.
Hey, what we do is between us in private.
I fucking knew it.
Listen, when there's a tie around the door, don't come in. Yes, I know the windows are also clear. Just if you see a tie, just
What the?
look the other way.
Wow. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh god.
He managed to make 98%.
Okay, the first thing that popped up on
damn.
Trendy was just
Congrats,
fucking
man.
Fox's face right on my
1%
face.
away. 1.
That's pretty good, man. You think you could be able to finally get that 99 or no?
I might. I'm going to gather stuff today for meth.
Just jealous now.
I don't have enough stuff at the moment. I need to get a bit more stuff. I need some more lithium. Lithium's the key.
Okay. Nice, man. Ah, shit. You know what I should do? Let's just take a trip up to the Foundry. Ooh, shit, this thing needs fucking gas. This is... I think this is gonna be a city one. Fuck, do I have enough gas to get over to Harmony? Oh, it's gonna be close. We could go to fucking Harvey Station at $4.50 a fucking liter. Nikki fainted. What? What do you mean? Huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my audio is perfectly fine. Your phone might be dying. Beer dogs? Beer brats are good. I don't think I've ever had a beer dog. Unless that's what you meant. You're still getting ignored. You're not getting ignored. I was just in the middle of an RP scene, and I told you guys, I only ever focus on the RP. When RP's going on, I focus. After that, like I was looking at chat, making sure everything was good, but I don't want to like miss something that he's saying or not respond, you know? Are you guys the Foundry fathers? Pretty fucking much, right?
Who's back in town? I have Mr. Cheng fucking chasing me. Trying to kidnap me. Pretty sure the guy's trying to kidnap me.
Where the hell are you?
Chasing me actively. I am in Roxwood trying to get train station to come to Sandy.
Well, don't let him catch you, because God knows what he wants.
I don't know, it's Mr. Cheng, he's a confusing man.
Yes, he is. The only thing more confusing is Miss Chang.
Oh, God.
Alright, let's get this. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, $6 per... Oh, shit, that was premium. Oh my god, I almost put fucking premium in. Fuels cannot be mixed. Change the fuel type, your vehicle tank will be emptied. Fair enough. Interesting. Bitch, please, I always give you shit. I know. What about a beer bucket? It's not a bad idea. You love the dancing dinosaur. Yeah, I've seen so many different variations of Rex's diner. Usually there's a giant purple dinosaur mascot somewhere, but obviously that one does not have it. Bucket speaking.
Hey, Bucket, it's Tom. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
Got a question. By any chance, do you have a regular crafting table?
I've got one, but I don't have. I've never even crafted anything, so.
Would you be willing to sell it?
Oh no! I mean, I should have said I got access to one. Like, I don't own one. My buddies and I have one.
Okay, who owns it?
Well, we all do. We basically all pitch in money for it and shit, so it's not something we would sell. I just thought maybe you had something you wanted to have made or something, but...
No, we've got an advanced crafting table, it's just we need the regular one.
Yeah, we did that first too. We had the regular, used it to make the advanced, and we realized, fuck, we can't do anything without the basics.
Yeah.
So then we had to get another one of them fucking things.
By any chance, do you know someone who'd be willing to sell?
I wouldn't even know anyone who's got an extra one. You can probably throw something on like Birdie, see if anyone's got something.
I was thinking
but,
that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Have a good day.
You too. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe someone like brought a phone in there for her. Got some Noble whiskey last night. You haven't opened it yet? Was it you that was telling me about that or somebody else? Because somebody else has talked about that brand before. I've never... Oh, shit, that was close. I've never tried it myself, but I've heard it a few times. What have I missed, Lenny? Well, we were just shooting the shit. We did a couple of runs from the gas station to refuel up there. Went up to Rex's Diner to get some food and drinks, although we're already getting low-ish on food again, so... Oh, man. It is what it is. Thought gas is just another way of saying fart. I mean, that's passing gas. But then if you drive past the gas station, aren't you passing gas there too? Because the gas is underground, so... You know... Don't you know gas goes in tires? Now you do.
What the?
It's me, Micro, from Dirty Jobs. He promotes it. What happened?
Purple dinosaur man. What the?
Oh, it's their mascot trying to bring in people. I feel like it'll last for the first week and then never see that dinosaur again. So, Bucket, what happens when boys go to court? You or Tommy won't be able to represent them due to conflicts of interests? No? No, not at all. The only thing that's a conflict of interest would be, well, so... I don't think that would be considered a conflict of interest. Like, a conflict of interest is usually like, let's say you're a cop and a lawyer. You couldn't represent the cops in a court case because you're part of the cops. Like, you're basically kind of bound to them individually. So it's like, you are a cop, you're going to side with them because you are one. Now, the reverse could technically be said. Like, oh, well, they're your friends, of course you're going to side with them. But it's not as much of a conflict of interests, if that makes sense, because, like, your interests... Fuck, I'm probably overanalyzing that. But, like, you're not getting anything out of it. You're getting them out of charges, but, like, you personally aren't really benefiting from it, so, like, your interests aren't technically tied to the outcome of the case. Like, either way, you're fucking fine. But, like, if you're a cop and the cops get in trouble, then you guys could get penalized, so it's like, oh, well, you're conflicting with your own interests, because, like, it's in your best interest to let the cops be not guilty, because then that way, like, you guys don't get fined, you don't lose funding, you don't get in trouble. So, like, a cop representing other cops, that's kind of a conflict of interest. But it could also be one, too, because, like... Okay, well, another conflict of interest would be... Oh, God. You know what? Fuck it. We're just going to ask ChatGPT, because that actually bugs me. Is it a conflict of interests if you are a lawyer and one of your friends wants you to represent them? The answer's represent them. I think the answer is going to be no, it shouldn't be a conflict of interests. No, not by itself. Representing a friend is not automatically a conflict of interest. It only becomes a conflict if your personal relationship impairs your objectivity, creates divided loyalty, or conflicts with your professional duties. In which case you must decline or withdraw. But, like, it wouldn't really interfere with your professional duties because, like, listen, you're a lawyer. My job is to enforce the law, or make sure the law is being enforced properly. Divided loyalty? I don't know. Impairs your objectivity, absolutely. But, I mean, if you can still be objective, like, if Tommy came up to me, like, so, actually, perfect example, early on. Remember, you guys were like, could Echo sue the cops for getting kicked off a bike, or hit off a bike? And it's like, I was like...
Oh, the diner's cool. I like they actually are dressing up like the theme. Like a 50s theme, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, man.
Dinosaur scary as fuck, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too close, man.
I think it's about to fucking attack me.
What the hell was I saying? Conflict of interests. Fuck, I was going somewhere with that. Damn it, French, you fuck. Fuck. What was I saying?
What are you doing?
Right now I'm just up at the Foundry taking a look at a few things.
Are we doing lithium in the Foundry?
Yes, we do have it up there.
Can we turn them into plates there, or ingots or something?
No, the only thing we can do is get the dust and bring it back and turn it into that manually.
Not sure.
The only thing this thing does is gets the ores and processes them. That's it.
Okay. I mean, still, if it's like, can get a lot, I guess, and then we can just use it every now and then to get, like, instead of going all the way to the Arctic or something.
Fuck. Oh yeah, we were talking about the echo case. So immediately I was like, well, technically, if the cop purposely knocked them off, oh, okay. If the cop did it on purpose and you could prove they did it on purpose, then yes. However, if they're chasing and they hit them or anything like that, then they wouldn't. So like right away, my mindset wasn't just like, oh yeah, let's get a fucking case out of it. I was like, well, there's other factors that could play there. Like, was it because they were following too close? Was it because they purposely said, fuck this, I'm going to end this and knock her off there? Was it desync? Was it, there's so many things that could have happened in that situation. And then obviously we found out more later. But like, my point is, I can still look at stuff objectively because there's always going to be two sides to everything. You know, it's never like, because there's been so many times people come over and say like, oh, fuck, I'm trying to think of a good example, but like, someone will say, oh yeah, fucking this happened, this guy was such a dick. Fuck, what was it? It's happened so many times, I can't think of any perfect examples, but I know there's been a couple times where...
Oh fuck, we need the CNC blueprint, don't we, to upgrade our machine?
What? I thought we already have a CNC.
Selling one, I'm just going to call them.
Yeah, okay. Fuck, what were we talking about? God damn, I keep getting interrupted as I'm trying to wrap it up. Anyways.
For more?
Long story short, I can still remain objective. I'm only going to look at the facts. Because the thing is, like, if I don't think there's enough evidence there to actually fight it, it's not going to be worth fucking fighting. And Jim's detail, fucking cheers, dude. What, 5 months? God damn. Time for a shot since it's snowing and cold out. You're not wrong. Yeah, no, it's, I don't know. Like, if I'm doing something, I'm going to take it seriously. Like, knowing whether or not they're guilty doesn't really affect the outcome. But obviously, if they start being like, oh, well, you know, could you just, like, lie and say this or that or whatever? Then the answer would be like, yeah, fuck that. Like, I'll represent them, but I'm not going to try to do anything to force them to, you know, do anything shady, like put evidence in or try to do crap like that. It's just, it's not worth it. You know, if you're gonna do something, do it right. There's no reason to fuck around. Anyways, I came here because I wanted to get lithium, and I know we had lithium, but how much do we actually have in stock? So that shit's still there. Why the fuck do we only have 78? Let's see. I'm gonna have to rebalance this. So, what did Maka do? Upgrades. Yeah, so there's all the daily repair shit.
I have a guy on Twitter contacted me to sell me plates. I'm just trying to see his price.
That's fucking weird.
We said the average market value, right? Like it's 500 per plate at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it ranging from like 300 to 500. 500 seems to be like the...
That seems insane, though, for one plate?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how you get them.
I could make an empire just off of lithium plates, if that's the case. Like, just sell these plates, because if you go to the Arctic, get loads of ores, and you process all that shit. Like,
yeah.
Sure, it takes a while, but if each plate is $500, holy shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the work of, you know, getting it and then cracking it with either batteries or oil. And then once you crack it, then you got to smelt it with, you know, coal or oil. And then you got to fucking turn it into the sheets and all that stuff. So it's like a multi-step thing. It all takes time. So when you add up all the steps and the resources you need for it all, divide the time out, I mean, you got to make it worthwhile. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd have more of them down here at the Foundry. We only got 78 dusts.
Somebody been using them?
Yeah, this, I wish I would have just taken the fucking buyout, man. This thing,
Taking the buyout, what do you mean?
well, when Ralph sold all his necklace or the rings, I used mine to buy in as like an equal partner instead of taking a payout, but...
Oh, like to get the reward
Yeah.
cash prize.
Yeah, because my idea was basically the same thing.
You guys should sell Foundry stuff. Like, the stuff it makes, sell it, make money.
Well, that was the idea. I told them we were going to do the same thing I pitched to the gang about, like, you know, anything that comes in.
Foundry, oui, absolutely.
But for some reason, I think they're just... Because the idea is that anything that we take out, we have to put cash in to sell it. But I don't see much cash getting put in. So it's like, what's happening to all the supplies, man? Like, if they're using them for shit, that's great, but you still got to buy it from the damn Foundry so the money goes back in. That's the entire point of being equal partners in the Foundry, so that we're all profiting even if only one person's buying the stuff. But, shit, man. I guess it's too hard to ask for them.
It's everyone else that owns a Foundry, they're making money off of theirs. Selling stuff.
Oh,
I keep running into people that are part of Foundries, and they're saying, like, it's making them money.
I'm sure Ralph and Macca are probably making money from it, but, you know, if it's not going back into the business...
Ralph's idea of the jewelry is smart, but you'd have to dedicate your time all on it. Like, you could make a lot of money if you just focus jewelry. Kind of like fishing, you know, the fishermen, they just focus fishing, they get a lot of money. I think it's a similar thing for jewels, it's just a lot longer to get that payout.
Yeah.
But it's like, it is worth it, but it's like, if you want to do other things, is it worth it?
Yeah,
that's kind of my concern. Getting a drug van, I'm just trying to see if I find any.
Yeah, freaking, yeah, I don't know, man. We'll have to see how this thing goes, because, like you said, everyone else is making money, and somehow we're not. So either we're doing something wrong, which I know we're not, or they're making money and just not sharing it back. Because there should be hundreds of plates in there, and there's not hundreds of plates worth of money. So, like, if I were to take those plates out, what do I have the plate costs at? Foundry books. Fuck, I think it was. Actually, I don't even have pricing for that stuff, do I? No, I don't. Oh, actually, hold on. Coal, lithium. Okay, lithium or... Okay, so lithium ore, 50. Lithium dust, 100. Last time I looked...
So I do have a guy wanting to sell me it for 500 a pop. He has 100. I'm trying to make a deal where if I buy all 100 of them, will he do me a price for 350 per plate? If I buy all 100 in a go.
Yeah, let me make a quick call, too. I might know a guy that has some.
I'm going to be cooking some more meth. I'm trying to... I'm slowly getting to master bagging of meth, by the way. Which means I can go in the other chemical trees. There's more chemical shit.
Nice, man. Yeah, I know Eddie Mopar used to have a ton of plates, and he was selling them. So I can ask him. I know he said he was trying to sell them for $300 just to get rid of them. So he's not awake right now, but I'll try to follow up with him and get
just
them.
to get rid of it.
Exactly.
I bought this guy. Agreed. I'm buying 100 plates for 35k, which is not too bad, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
I think it's fair. I mean, I'm wasting money at the moment, but I'm just trying to master meth. That's my whole point at the moment, anyway. So
Yeah.
just getting that curve of mastering the meth, and then I can bag it. I'm nearly. I think I can actually bag it. Hold on, I might be able to bag and sell. I can bag meth. You didn't go the meth route at all, did you?
I haven't done much with anything, to be honest.
Okay, no worries, no worries. If like I don't mind doing other drugs like bagging and stuff. Just you know, it's easy that way. And I focus meth, another gangster focus coke.
Yep.
I know Macca is on the weed. He's learning the weed and weed stuff.
Yeah, true. All gotta have our skills and help out. Oh fuck. What was I gonna say?
Did you say bucket?
I have no idea. Can't remember. Listen, it's been a day, man. I'm just tired. Yeah, okay, so going back to the Foundry, last time I checked Foundry stock, we had 400 lithium ore and 105 lithium dust. We had 78 lithium dust, which means if all the ore was turned into dust, that would be 500 pieces. At even $100 a piece would be 50 grand. So there should be more money sitting in there. The problem is we're not putting that money back in, so people have to keep putting money in for repairs and upgrades and shit. That's why I fucking told Ralph that day that I wanted my shit to go back in there. I said, put my money in the Foundry. That way it's got money sitting there so that it pays for itself. We can pay people out of that, and we're not constantly putting our own fucking money back in there. But we didn't do it that way, and now the business has no fucking money. They're taking shit out left and right. And, like, you need to treat it like a business. Like, the lithium that it makes is not your lithium unless you buy it from the Foundry. That's the whole point behind it. Is like, we're doing this shit so that that stuff can be made so that you buy it from the business at a decent price so that the business makes money. And that way we're all equal shareholders of it. Because right now they're using it as, like, their own personal, like, oh, well, I want iron plates and lithium plates, so I'm going to take this stuff out. And since I'm paying to, you know, maintain the machines, that's good enough. It's like, no, it's not good enough. The machines have to get paid for by the business, which means the business needs money. And if you're taking the output and not putting the money back in, then clearly the business is never going to make money. It's never going to have a profit. And I put that $200 or the 200,000 back into it for a total of like almost 500,000 to be an equal partner of something that's never going to make fucking money. So, I don't fucking know. No shit. No shit. Why do I hear a cat? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Just sharing out with their phone containing prices. Yeah. Well, I got this sheet together. I keep forgetting to share it with them. But that way they can see everything. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I feel like that could work. Okay. Yeah, we should probably go back there and write that shit down. Sell your shared Aria. Yeah. Fucking just offer like 500k for my share. That would be fair enough. Because genuinely, the way they're doing it, they're just fucking around. They're not actually doing it the way they're supposed to be. And honestly, I'm going to get screwed over because I'm the one that's not using it. I'm a silent partner. I put money in and buy out Ralph. Fuck that. I already did that on the gas station. I'm already negative 600k or whatever the fuck it is, 578 on the gas station. So, yeah, I'm fucking good. Done buying people out of shit. I want my 500k back so I can have money in there. Yeah. I'll send them the book. I'll be like, this is what I had. But the problem is, like, because what I wanted to have happen is every time something goes into the business, it has to be accounted for. And every time something comes out, it also has to be accounted for. Otherwise, like, you know, like I said, there's 400 missing plates, 420 something missing plates, and that was back from January 18th. So that was 6 days ago. So 6 days ago, if they've been producing lithium plates every day, there might have been another, I don't know what, 500 plates in there, or 500 dust or something like that, depending on how many they got. So realistically, it's not 400 missing plates. It could be 1,000 missing plates or 1,000 missing dust, which that'd be $100,000 that should be sitting there, you know? So it is really fucking weird how this shit's just not making it. All right, I just want to keep, because I have an inventory tab. Let's see what we got. So go to stock. So coal ore 111. Hold on, let me insert a new here. Wait, hold on. Oops, no. New rows are supposed to go here. No, oh wait, hold on. So, yeah, okay. So insert one left. I'm just gonna copy this, drag it over to there. Okay. So now I can just reset this. Okay. Ah, fuck off. Why is that doing that? That's weird. Okay. Okay, so coal We have 0. Coal ore, we have 111. Diamond ore, we still have 167.
Plates of lithium.
So diamond ore still has the same amount. Gold ore.
Very nice.
We have no flint. Gold ore.
I might
690,
the
yep.
pharmacy just to have
697. Iron dust, 113. Okay, so last time I inventoried, we had 321 iron dust. And now we have 113. So, there you go. Another 200 plates missing from back then. I mean, God knows how much we've been fucking generating from this thing lately. In fact, we should probably go to production lines, turn the coal on at least, get that shit processing. Let me finish this. Lead ore, nothing. So we got iron ore, or iron dust rather. Wait, iron dust? Hold on, insert one above. Oh, that's cash. Okay, 23,440. So 23,440. Iron. Wait, why is there iron dust twice? Okay, that's iron ore. Okay, iron dust ore. Let's count it as 50. So we'll say 208. Shit, 208. What? Why is this? Oh, hold on. Dollar E. Sorry, this fucking spreadsheet's gonna piss me off. Oh shit, that was supposed to be dollar D. There we go. Because that way, as I insert new rows, because the problem is it's tallying values based off the previous one. Okay, so there we go. So 208, 113, and then lithium dust is 78, and lithium ore is 141. Okay. So now we got some new numbers, and this is going to be. What's today's date? The 24th? Perfect. Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry. It was bugging me. I want to get that written down. But this is the thing. It's like, obviously this foundry is running. We're putting coal into it. It's processing things. The mine's getting stuff. We're getting the ores. We're turning it into, you know, iron dust, lithium dust. That's all fine. That's part of that 75,000 a week to keep the lines running. But the problem is, like, the output from these machines, like, these dust need to be sold for more than it takes. So like to make an iron dust, we have to have a piece of coal to break it into that, right? So that costs coal. Coal realistically is worth $50 each. Now whether they can get it cheaper or not, I mean that's kind of on them. But it's going to cost you $50 to turn that from iron ore to iron dust if you're buying the stuff. So there's a minimum cost of $50, plus you had to buy the farm and pay for the maintenance. So that's where the other 50 comes in. So like that iron dust there, that's $20,000 there. The lithium, that's, you know, $7,800 there. That's $1,400 worth of ore. Well, 700 because that's get processed. Either way, all this stuff here, these are the outputs of the machines. This is the stuff that we have to be buying and putting money in. So like if I wanted this lithium dust, which I do, let's just say I want to take 50 of them. Well, the price that I have on my sheet is $50 or 50 of them at $100 each. So that is what, 5,000? So now what I need to do is put in $5,000 because that is the raw cost for 50 lithium. Look at that. Now the business has more money that it can use to repair the machines, to repair the farms, which are, yes, their stock is full. We have to get those, but the condition's good. The machines. Coal breaker might need a repair. But the thing is, if we're not buying the materials like that, then this thing will lose money. And like when Ralph's like, oh, I need 10 grand to pay Arya, it needs to come out of here.
I mean, Roxwood's going to be open soon. They're just
and not in our pockets.
It'd be nice, like leaving in the house, get some food.
It depends, man. I mean, 90% of the time, I'm eating grocery store sandwiches and crap. So I guess we'll see how long that sticks around.
Open at them.
That's mean like any of them.
3 of them being open in each place now is useful.
Yeah, but we had 3 before and they were never open, so my hopes are not high.
I know, it's kind of different before.
Yeah. Alright, we need to get food. So yeah, now I have 50 lithium dust. So those are mine free and clear. Like, is the whole Foundry worth the headache? Absolutely not. If it was ran properly, then yes, it 100% would be. Because like, so right there, it's like, I know Ralph's like, well, I'm not paying 50 bucks a coal, but it's like, if I can guarantee you that for that $50 coal, we can turn an additional $50 profit by selling that plate, it's not exactly a $50 profit. You have to take into account for the machine repairs and shit. Right. But that's the things that we're supposed to be putting prices on here. And realistically, 100 bucks each might be low. Maybe it's 125, maybe it's 150, maybe it's 200. So if plates are selling for 500, maybe they should be 250 each. I feel like 300 is probably a more realistic range. So 150 each, but if they're selling for 5, I don't know. Think you'll ever get paid out from the Foundry? Fuck no. Like I said, so far it just seems like Mecca and Ralph are using it as like their own playground, because essentially all the Foundry is it's an auto miner. Bucket's bacon. It's literally just an auto miner. The entire job. Sweet, man. Fuck, I cannot multitask at all. Oh, did you say, do I want them or?
Do you have them?
Mushrooms? No, I don't know how to pick mushrooms. I thought you said you got mushrooms from prison.
No, but I would manage to get 1 peyote out. Now I need 30 mushrooms.
Okay, there you go, man. But yeah, the Foundry itself is an auto miner. All it's doing is like, so for example, let's just go to, let's go down here. We'll just go to the actual mine. I'll show you how it works. I mean, you guys already fucking know how it works. But I'll show you exactly what the Foundry does and why it's useful.
Oh. 30 mushrooms. Oops, sorry.
Basically, the Foundry is supposed to save them time for mining. Exactly. So, when you go to the mine, you bring a pickaxe, and you walk around from node to node to node to node to node, and you mine.
Sorry, what?
And, you know, for example, there's, like, the coal. Well, let's go do a few coal ores real quick, just to show you guys the normal process. Should be right the fuck over here.
Go do some star robberies.
Yeah, what do you need?
Pseudo, ethanol, acetone.
Okay, can't you buy pseudo or no?
You can, but if I'm robbing, like they're pretty common in robberies, and to get acetone, you need to rob. So I'm going to try and get some pseudo from the source if I can.
Gotcha.
If I'm lucky, of course.
So this is.
If there's not enough at the popo, I'm going to buy some. Worst case scenario.
Fuck, you can't use it from there. God damn, that is annoying. Fuck. Fuck, what is going on?
Easy way to find out. Actually, let me try.
Okay, so if you want coal ore, then you have to come here, and you have to hit this fucking rock. And you're standing here, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and there's a pretty good chance that you get done hitting this, it might search it, and you find nothing. Let's see if that's the case. Found nothing. There we go. So now what we gotta do, we gotta hit it again. And then you're waiting. And this is basically all you do. Now, you can spec into mining to cut this mining search time in like half or a third, and you can get luck that will make it so you're much more likely to find something, so you're not doing what I'm doing here. Screw you, Bucket. What the hell, Nikki? What happened? Hold on. What did you want? That's weird. Are you fucking kidding me? 3 fails. 3 fucking fails. 4th time's the charm. So this is what sucks. So like, let's say we wanted to go for lithium. Lithium's about the same process. You go to a node, you hit it, you get your shit. Now there's a good chance that I find stuff. So like there, so I found a single piece of flint ore and a piece of rock. Both of those are actually fucking useless. So this is how normal mining works. You walk up to a thing, you hit it, you find stuff. In this case, like if we would have gotten flint, or not flint, if we would have got coal, then I would have had a piece of coal, right? But the thing is, it's not coal that you can use, it's coal ore. So in order to use the coal that you'd get from here, you have to take it to a machine and break the coal ore into actual coal. So it's not as simple as just getting the coal. Like before, you used to go to the mines, you'd get carbon, and then you'd be able to use the carbon. But now it's like, you go here and get coal ore to turn it into coal.
Acetone and ethanol is what I'm needing.
And then, you know, same thing, like if we wanted to get iron, you come here, you get the iron ore, then you use a machine to turn it into iron dust, and then you take a piece of coal, whoops, what the fuck? Then you take a piece of coal, and then you smelt that iron dust into like an iron ingot, but now it's like you need the coal and the iron, and then you have to have the machines to smelt that and crush it. So you're talking 2 machines, two different types of ore, and you have to process each step. So what the Foundry does is you buy a mine, so you buy like a gold mine or a lithium mine, and all it is it's just a store where you place an order. So like over time, it'll automatically mine different ores for you up to the capacity of that thing. So like it'll hold up to like, I think like currently we got them upgraded to like 900. So like our lithium mine will hold 900 lithium ore. So then we go there with a truck, we place an order, we go there, pick it up, drop it off at the Foundry. Now the Foundry's got, you know, what is it, like 100 or 150 ore for every time you do a trip or something like that. And then once it's back there, the Foundry has machines that'll take the coal and crush it into the lithium powder, and you get the lithium powder. All it's really doing is saving you the manual steps of having to sit here and mine. You just drive up with the truck and grab the lithium instead of just having to sit there and mine. That's it. That is all it does. It does that, and then it'll break it into like the powder. So that's all the mine does. It's basically like having somebody mine for you and hold the stock for you at that price. Because actually, well, the price is free at that point because you already bought the mine and paid for the contract or whatever. Or maybe you do have to pay to go pick it up too. I haven't actually done one yet. Are you done waffling? What do you mean? I'm not waffling. Someone asked how mining works and how the Foundry works, and literally, so the Foundry's job just gets the ores that you want and can process it down into the dust that you can use it for. So it's just like having a new player mine for you.
Mega Mall strat.
Oh, yeah?
Or anybody, I don't know, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm down near Los Santos.
Down near what?
Santos train station.
I'll come down to you then, as I'm going to
Just
take the train
kidding,
down
but I
to the
know.
city.
I know you know. Oh shit. Oh, saved it. I didn't realize that rock was so flat. It's just an auto miner for specific ore. Exactly. You tell which mine you want to be active. You tell, or which production line to be active. So you're breaking your coal ore down into coal. It's taking that coal and turning and using that to like crush up the lithium ore or the iron ore into dust. And then you can use that dust to make stuff with. But that's all it does. That's literally all the fucking thing does. You pay to maintain the equipment in the farms, and then it produces the shit that you can then sell. But if you're not selling it and putting the money back in, the money from the business is going to go bankrupt because, yeah, it's just, you're not making money. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
I need another hot dog and a drink.
Another hot dog and a drink.
Yep.
Alright, I'll just.
Because
put
I'm
that
not getting
on
a pita
till.
pocket.
On a pita pocket, it's a fucking kebab.
It is not, man. A kebab comes on a stick with like onions and peppers and shit.
Okay, the dinosaur is beating up the next person who calls a kebab anything other than a kebab.
So what, a pita pocket
It's a
and
kebab,
a drink.
man. That like shish kebab. It's on a stick.
Bucket, so pita, so.
No, don't you
hot
even
dog,
think about. Okay, I was gonna say.
a hot dog.
You called it a pita pocket too. Appreciate that, man.
No, so one hot dog and one drink.
Yep.
The dinosaur is going to beat up the next person who calls a kebab anything other than a kebab.
All right, if you want to pee on the tail.
Yeah, it's still a damn pita pocket, man.
No, it's fucking
no.
But it is though. If it wasn't, then why would I call it that?
It's called a fucking kebab.
Oh, so you gotta. It ain't family, so I definitely ain't doing that to it. Shit, man, that's weird. Now I definitely don't ever want one of them things.
Bucket, are you hungry right now?
Little bit. Why? What's up?
Like, are you actually hungry? Like, hungry?
Oh, I'm like, I don't know.
Who the fuck
mid tank, I'd say.
Who the fuck has just done that?
Like under.
What happened?
Right.
That's for the other one, not for us.
Did you guys spit on my fucking thing back there? Is that what you're doing?
We're not the only one that's open.
I might have had a secret sauce, but.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, I just had a...
Bucket speaking.
There you go. I'm gonna give you a free fry if you could eat that first and let me know how much it fills you.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm currently about, let's call it like
I'm not sure. Let me ask
God.
one of the main managers.
5
Yo,
o'clock
Chris.
on a clock. So
Chris.
What?
Let's see where that
Someone's
takes
asking
us.
if we're hiring.
Yeah, tell me to come on up.
Yeah, coming up.
What?
Yeah, we're hiring. Coming up.
Alright, give me a couple minutes. I'm just doing a delivery.
Okay, we're in Sandy, where the Rex is
It's
and
about
the big
half.
purple dinosaur on Route 1.
It's pretty much the same as everything else.
Alright. Goodbye.
Okay.
Alright, see you soon.
I'm on my way
Bye.
down to city.
But yeah, that's because I think Burger Shot
Yo,
had fries
Snowy.
too, and it was about the same thing. I think everything's pretty much the same.
Yeah. I think everything fills you up about halfway.
Yeah.
Yo, Snowy.
Which is kind of crazy because I feel like restaurant food always used to fill you
Yeah.
up way more.
Yeah. Well, it all depends on how many ingredients we put into it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that is true. But now it's just like, I don't know.
Well, I feel like the burgers fill you up more because there's like 6 ingredients in those, but we don't serve burgers, so.
Anybody around or no?
Yeah, what's up, man? All right. Well, I'll see you guys. Appreciate
Maybe-
it, man.
Yeah. Maybe we can look into that, though.
What's everybody up to?
Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. Well, I just went by Rex's to grab some food because I was up in Sandy. I think they're doing some kind of... I think Frank's is setting up for some store robberies or something. I think him and Echo are... I think Echo's the lookout and he's the thief.
Nice.
Yep. What about you, man?
I'm at HQ.
Are you fucking kidding me? What? I thought I could wheelie over it. How the fuck did I die? Bro. Oh my god. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm pulling up my stream. I want to see what the fuck happened. Because I was full health. I don't think I took that much damage, did I? Alright, so I'm going over. I see the wall, and I'm like, alright, I should be able to pop enough of a wheelie to at least like hit it or ramp up. And nothing. And then, yeah, just rolled and died. Ah, that is fucking annoying. God dang it. Ah, shit. Fuck, okay. Shit. Alright, speaking of shit, damn. I forgot I've got to go do some stuff. Oh, dang it, dude. Alright, well... Fucking hey, that's embarrassing. What a shit way to end a stream. God damn it, dude. Bucket will return. He's fine. He's not going to be dead. Ah, crap. I forgot I have something to take care of tonight. Shit. Okay, so yeah, I gotta end my stream. All right, we'll go redirect to, I mean, Tommy, I think Tommy must have just gotten live now, so fuck it, we'll just go hit Tommy. And then, you know, if he wants to redirect you guys to somewhere else later on, we'll be good. Bullshit, you cannot end. Listen, okay? You know, can I end? No. Actually, that kind of reminds me of a story. Shit. Oh my god, I completely forgot to tell you guys this. It's super fucking important. Oh god, what was it? Fuck, I have it here somewhere. Ah, okay, so, the other day,